Yo, what up YouTube, it's your boy Jake the Nerdlax here with the ending of Lake with Joe and Mama Ham.
You did it. You did a good job too. Yeah. Thank you, Jamie. So luckily, I apparently did save right where we needed to when right before it crashed.
Oh.
Like I think I had just saved and then it crashed because it was at like 10:30 my time, and I was like needing to end the stream anyway. So we are right where we needed to be, thankfully.
There's also one that's
We've just been having a great time when it comes to save files and games.
Yeah. It's a curse.
Come on, loading bar.
Oh yeah, hang on. What's going on here? Oh yeah, I'm gonna reuse the question of the day from the stream on Sunday since it didn't work.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sunday was rough.
Yeah.
And I was in it for a minute and I saw that it just kept dropping.
My bitrate was just constantly dying. And part of it was, I think, to do with my provider not being able to handle
Super Bowl
Sunday.
Ew. Don't they know that, like, your stream is more important?
110%.
No. Yeah, right. I went and tested Monday. They're like, OBS has a Twitch tester you can download and run, and every one of the United States servers I was getting higher bit rates than OBS can handle to Twitch. Like Twitch only accepts 6,000.
Oh.
And I was getting like 10,000 bits per second. I was like, okay, so yeah, it's definitely not my internet on a good day. Okay, so quick recap. Our friend the lumberjack asked to talk to us. Did he just disappear into the ether? He is teleporting. It must be the tree. Like
he's in the tree.
Yeah, I think we're good. He's supposed to be cutting the top of the tree down. He asked
my guy.
We offered to help him in the first part with some paperwork, trying to keep them from basically tearing down this whole forest and putting up housing.
What are you doing up there? Get down from there.
I don't hear the chainsaw sounds.
Hey, Meredith, I'm up here.
I can tell.
Hey, Robert.
Making a little prank.
I would never
up
guess.
there. Is it cold up there?
Wow, that's really high.
What? I can't hear you.
Maybe you should
Sarge,
come
are
down.
you high?
Sorry, I can't hear you. Maybe I should come down first.
This is annoying. I hate it.
What?
Oh my god, he's a hippo.
They yelling at each other that was bothering you? Okay.
I can't hear you.
That's
Maybe I
Can
should
you hear
come
me
down.
now?
Just
Hi,
a
Meredith.
bit. Okay.
Hi, Robert. That's better indeed.
Thanks for coming out here. This arborist job came up suddenly.
Awesome. I'd love to try that sometime.
It's
Can't
great
hear
up
you with
there.
absolutely
I
no
used to climb a
sound.
lot. Still do, actually. But now I get paid for it, too. Anyways, I figured it would also be good for you to see where the apartments are planned.
Like climbing up trees and spying on people. It's
here?
not weird.
Really?
There's the knock
What a
colors.
shame.
Fear not. I have masterminded a wild card plan.
Tell me all about it.
I've scheduled a recording session at a professional sound studio.
To do a tree version of We Are the World is a fucking reference now. The apartments are the trees.
Get out of here. Are we going to do a tree version of We Are the World?
Yes, I can do Bruce. We are the world. We are the children.
My homie. No.
You want me to tell him it needs work? You want me to be mean to him?
No.
Okay.
That sounds great. I'll be
Just listen the fucking game.
We're gonna Cyndi Lauper.
Cyndi Lauper. Well, let us realize.
Okay, goodness.
All that
No,
change
I'm glad we weren't
will
mean because
come.
damn.
Oh, yes. But no. Sorry. It'll be a radio message to get the people
I mean, he
of
was
Providence
into it.
Oaks involved.
You seem like it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, probably better that way.
Yeah, leave the
Holy
singing to the
shit.
pros.
It's a
It'll be
burger.
this afternoon, by the way.
She just
Jack
got to her
Reynolds' bar.
burger.
Yeah.
Are you
She didn't
in?
think about eating
I
it
could use an
first
extra set of
Yeah.
ears.
and leaving the other
Professional sound
things.
studio, huh?
Well, I couldn't leave the salad.
You want to cut it in half?
Huh?
You want a knife? Cut it in half.
No.
She says, no, I'm committing.
Yeah.
She's gonna put the whole thing in her mouth like a hamster.
I know what's going to happen. Is she's going to get down and eventually offer me a bite, and I will take it immediately.
Okay, I'm in.
Great. Meet me there after work. I gotta get back up in this tree now. See you later.
I don't remember.
That's okay.
Bye. Good luck up there.
Thanks.
Eat like a snake.
We
She
are
does.
the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
I don't even know what the fuck I was gonna say earlier.
I don't know. Alright, time to go back to the post office for today.
Snake meal, snake meal.
Yeah, I was going to make a reference to snake meal again.
Yeah, but I was thinking about something,
Okay. Turn the radio off in game so you can think about it.
and there is no fucking trace of it.
Yeah, it happens.
It's like I walked through a fucking door.
It's like when I took a quarter of a gummy the other night, and I literally couldn't stop eating anything because it was the only thing I could think about.
Right? Right?
I literally could only think about food. I was like, I sat there and I was like, man, this show I'm watching sure is funny. Cheeseburger would be pretty good right about now.
It's garbage. Because everything shuts the fuck off.
Yeah, it's literally the only thing that stays activated is an appetite.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, I need to get that medicine. I messaged my doctor to see if I need to contact my insurance directly because I'm still waiting on it,
Yeah.
but I haven't heard from him yet. I do that without the use of the gummy shake. I fight myself on it a lot anyway, like, but
It's
no like
joke.
it's bad once the weed is involved.
I literally had to go to bed early-ish yesterday because I wanted to eat everything.
Yeah, she looked at me. She's like, if I don't go to bed, I'm gonna keep eating, and so I had to go to bed. I was like, okay.
There was only one way to stop my hunger, and it is to go eepy.
Yeah, pretty much. That house
Which one?
in the lake.
It's not in the lake, but it looks funny. It's across the lake.
It's right over there.
Hang on.
Right there. The red one.
It's what's his name? He lives on the lake.
It.
Like built on the lake.
Yeah. There's like
We'll
no
show you. We'll
attachment to
drive into the
land.
lake.
Well, it's all on a dock when you go there, but it does look silly from a distance. Like the draw distance is rough.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had sleep for dinner a couple of times. We got mail for Aquaman. Who are they gonna sell their houses to, Ben? Fucking Aquaman! Sorry, I can't hear or read Aquaman without doing that.
Oh.
It's like an activation phrase. Well, don't you think they'll just sell their houses and move if the sea rises?
Oh my god, all the people right now who their houses are like about to slide into the fucking ocean because all the rain is caused major mudslides.
Robert,
Yeah.
you ready?
Yes, but before
Like
we start,
how many times you gotta
I'm not a
see
pro, so
houses sliding into
please
the
bear
ocean
with
before you realize maybe a cliffside house? Not a good
It might not be
idea.
the best idea. My Aquaman activation is the kid who opens the present going, it's my favorite Aquaman. I have no idea. What?
That is literally why Grandma and Grandpa don't want us to move to California
Oh,
because it's gonna fall off.
that's what they,
Thinking
yeah.
about
I mean,
shit.
it won't, I mean, I doubt it, but
That's what she thinks.
Yeah.
I love her.
there's that house.
That's why you should move to other states.
There's a house. If I again, I don't play the lottery very often. If I won the lottery tomorrow, there's a house I would be trying to sell you on, and I know I couldn't get you to move there because it's cold in the winter.
Montana.
Oregon. It's on a cliff, like Ham said, but it's not on the cliff, and it's like there's like beach below, so like it's like beach and then like cliff and then like a garden and then a house, right? But it's like you look out and it's just ocean. I'm like so peaceful. I was like immediately, yes, give me this house. You live near, temporarily.
with me.
Chat right? No, you don't.
I
Kill.
do.
You'll do great.
You'll do great.
Okay, Robert. take it away.
Fellow Providence Okians,
Robert,
I'm
you
Robert
on stream?
Harris, and I oppose the plans for new apartments on
McElroy's
Lakeview
helped
Drive.
write this.
If you
No.
feel the same, let Town
What?
Hall know about it and
That
give
was-
them a call.
that was
Let's
very
keep
much-
Providence Oaks pretty.
Sounds like the house
Perfect.
that Joe's
That's a
sister
wrap,
was bought.
folks.
To
Back
ensure
to work.
this,
Hold
I'm
on,
gonna be
hold on, Jack.
opening an
Meredith,
OnlyFans.
What do you think?
I don't.
I looked on Facebook. I didn't think she was.
The text is fine, but I miss a revolutionary vibe. It needs more passion.
Okay,
Dude.
you might be right. Jack, one more recording, please.
Sure, Robert. Here we go in
Your
1,
dog's huffing
2,
and puffing.
3, action.
Fellow Providence
wiggle her butt.
Okians,
Yeah.
I'm Robert Harris, and I oppose the plans for new apartments
Oh, yeah.
on Lakeview Drive. If you feel the same, let Town Hall know about it and give them a call.
Talking
Let's
about it
keep
falling.
Providence Oaks pretty.
It's a whole state. It's not a problem.
Better?
Yeah, that should do it.
Okay, that's a wrap. Back to tater
Wacky
harvesting.
outfits, but her
Meredith,
sweater looks
I'm
like
gonna
really
return the
bad.
favor and help
I don't
Jack
know why.
out today.
Well, it is the
If
80s.
you lovebirds wanted to spend more time together,
Her
she
sweater
can
looks
come
like
along,
bad
too.
movie
Plenty of
theater
work to do.
carpet.
Jack, what the?
I can see it.
I want taters.
But yeah, but we aren't trying to romance this guy, are we?
No, you already have a girlfriend.
Yeah, we have a girlfriend now.
I better get going. Good luck with those taters.
Okay, Meredith. Thanks so much again for
Man,
helping
this guy's
out.
just our friend.
He's your himbo friend who'll be up in tree.
You weren't here for it. You remember we were making reference to the Great Mouse Detective?
Yeah.
When you go on the first date with the girl, you go to see a movie, and one of the options you can go see is the Great Mouse Detective.
Meredith, it's me.
Oh,
Man,
hi,
you're
Steve.
potatoes.
I'm sorry. Didn't
None
get
of
the
them
chance to look at the
haters.
contracts yet.
Oh, you didn't?
I'll look at them tonight.
In fact, I ate
Awesome.
them.
Thank you so much.
No, we want to look at him real
Short
quick.
call. Gotta rush. Corporate lawyer appointment. Crossing the T's and dotting
Hartford
I's.
family
Speak
bus?
soon.
Jamie, I didn't expect you to be aware of it unless you Googled it. Let's review the contracts. Help Steve out one more time before we quit our job
All right.
forever.
Here we go again.
Spoilers.
Oh god, I forgot how cursed the portraits are.
Yeah.
You Googled it.
Ugh.
Yeah, I saw that.
It just pans out and becomes a horror movie.
Well, I mean, Jamie
morning,
is
Miss
like
Weiss.
21.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Oh, it's Mr. Morgan.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan.
I need to inform you that your colleague Frank Coleman has been suspended.
22. Jesus.
The fuck did Frank do?
Suspended?
He's
Why?
been
The only thing you need to
Using
know
the
right
mail
now is
service
that I will be filling his spot for the
to
time.
bet on sports.
Rude, Frank. Rude.
Okay, sir. Have a nice
He
day.
was just being a little silly officer.
Here's my granddaughter. Oh my god, I didn't realize that, but she's right. Jamie is literally the age of her niece. Oh, she's a year older. So Jamie's a year younger. Jamie's 22.
Jamie's a baby.
She'll,
March she'll be
and
20.
and she's It's Commissioner Gordon. That dude
Yeah.
does kind of look like Commissioner Gordon.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Is he inside? We can take a picture of him.
Ooh. Ah. Fuck off! Stop doing that!
I didn't do anything.
Oh.
How do I bring up my camera again? There we go.
We suspended your Why are you taking photos of me? What are you doing? What is he doing?
He's just apparently he's
He's
sitting
lost
there.
in sauce, right?
With his, he did the thing I did earlier. His eyes are locked on a spot on the wall and he can't look at anything else.
He's having a reset.
Isn't that the worst?
Oh, it's bad. It's bad.
Providence Oaks,
Good
good
morning
morning to you.
Bad shit like in the sky.
Or pet peeve.
Hang on, it's positive or pet
Today's
peeve.
contribution is from Matt Kearney.
I have a positive. Last night's thunderstorm over the lake. What a spectacle.
I'm glad my barn's still standing, but thanks for calling in, Matt. Let's see what the weather will bring today. We're starting the day with
A
showers,
tornado.
but the sun might come back in the end.
It's just the end of Life is Strange,
End of days.
where the whole town gets wiped out by the fucking tornado, the hurricane.
It becomes the mist. Everyone just starts getting ripped apart by spider monsters.
They're literally cats and dogs raining from the sky. Meow.
Rude.
Reminds me of one of my favorite dumb jokes I heard as a kid. Guy and his dog walk into a bar. Oh, hang on, actually, there's plot here, hang on.
What's this? The Flick Shack has closed down and will not reopen. Any unreturned tapes can be dropped off before September 22nd. It has been a privilege to serve as Providence Oak's premier home cinema provider. Thank you for your patronage. All the best. Your Flick Shack proprietor, Angie.
Yeah, the Flick Shack.
That happened.
She should just do what Blockbuster did. Where now you can rent old Blockbuster areas and you can host like a sleepover.
So the guy and his dog walking to a bar, right? And the bartender's like, you can't have that dog in here. And he's like, no, my dog's special. He can talk. They pulled in here and realized he needed to go to the mailbox. He's like, if he can talk, prove it. And he's like, all right, Lucky. What's on top of a house? And the dog, roof. And the guy kind of looks at him. The bartender looks at him like he's crazy. He's like, no, okay, hang on. Lucky, what grows on a tree? Bark. And he's like, the bartender's still not having it. He throws him out. And Lucky turns to his owner and says, what the fuck was his problem? Like I said, it's a dumb joke, but it's a good one still. Then you go down the street, it's too busy telling jokes.
I always like dumb long ones.
My mom used to be the queen of telling dumb blonde jokes. Which is really rude.
No,
she wasn't blonde.
Not blonde ones. Long ones.
Oh, I thought you said dumb blonde jokes.
That's why she could do it, though.
Why?
She was blonde.
My mom wasn't blonde.
Well, she dyed it a lot.
Not blonde. Well, I know.
Well, she didn't dye it a lot. The sun heat it, she could swim all the time.
Two dumb long jokes. Don't tell long dumb jokes right now. Especially in chat. We have to stop and read them. Yeah, I know.
I mean, you could do your question of the day.
I was waiting for someone to redeem it. But we don't need it to redeem since when it has been. We were going to use. I'm at the wrong house. Since we are going to ask the same one again. Today's question of the day is a scenario. And again, we have talked about this before, but there's no footage of it. You have just got out of a grocery store and into your car. You loaded everything up. You got into the car and you are ready to be home. You've had a long day, but you have no deadline. You didn't go in for any like perishables. You have no like intense need to be home other than a strong. You just have an intense want. You strap yourself in, you turn on the car, right before you put the car in reverse, someone who has been waiting on you to move honks at you, wanting your space. What do you do?
I sleep in my car. I'm gonna stay there for the night.
My move literally is to order a pizza.
Dream.
Orders DoorDash to my car.
I would order food to my car, and I would literally put it in the delivery notes, be like, I'm currently at this store in an orange car or whatever.
The mail. How's the photography coming along?
Okay, I guess. I've been using the camera for a bit.
If you can take pictures for me like you said you would, I can get this practice in.
I'll get it done. Don't worry.
Oh, we gotta take some more pictures today.
Please take some pictures and return it today.
Alright, we gotta do that. We haven't taken all our pictures yet. We'll have to. Don't know what you do is order it, but order it for their car. No, fuck them.
It's the same kind of energy of when somebody is behind you honking at like a
Oh yeah, like a stoplight or
fast
something.
food place.
Oh, at a
And how
fast
you
food
can
place.
be like,
Goodness.
yeah, it only works if they're behind you. If they're ahead of you, like you can't really do anything. But if they're behind you,
You pay for their
you can
order
pull
and
up
then
and
take
like,
their order.
and then take both orders. Yes. So they
Yes.
have to wait.
Where's the map button again? There it is. We gotta stop there, and then in the other neighborhood. So we should go this one first. Get these out of the way.
Hey guys, please stop.
The dog's pushing around under your feet.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
My big old pit bull is constantly stepping just directly on my feet.
I always forget you have dogs.
Yeah.
I know you have cats, chickens.
I got 6 chickens. I got 4 cats. My mom has a little dog, and we have 2 big ones. One is a lab husky mix, and the other one is a pit bull. But I do not get along with the lab husky due to past actions involving my pets and that dog.
Hey, me, my dad steps directly onto why it's connected to my controller, and it annoys me. What's he doing in your room?
He's just hanging out in the corner.
In the living room. We stream from our living room, but it's literally the 2 of us and our animals.
And I feel most of your struggle just comes from the fact that you need like a proper table or something.
One bite.
Yeah. Right here. It's dry.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
Next time I'll order it. If you want it again, we'll order it with an extra barbecue sauce.
It was good.
Yeah,
That's lighter than I thought.
Huh?
Jamie said it's good, but dry like it's humor. And I said, good, I'm at the right address.
The door opens, it's just Jamie.
Nope. No answer.
Funny. We wouldn't know who he is because we don't know what he looks like.
I got a question. Like, did they just not have the budget to make anyone ever be home, or just no one ever home?
I think it's a little column A, a little column B. Because we did have quests originally with the deliveries. Like, we ran into Kay, our friend from high school, and we ran into the crazy cat lady.
You're just a cryptid monstrosity, and like everybody's scared of you.
Yeah. I'm not their normal mailman, so like, ew, who is that?
That makes me think of something I've seen on
Which is relatable.
either Facebook or TikTok.
What?
It talks about, why does everyone hide when they hear the doorbell?
We don't want to talk to people anymore.
Well, not just that. It's like, because when we were kids, we were left at home and told, don't you fucking open that door.
Yeah. Latchkey kids for sure. Hey, there's the fox.
Well, because it was also never anyone good. Like, I love those signs that are just like, dude, don't try and sell me nothing. Don't try and like convert to anything unless you were gonna sell me food. Don't ring my door.
I literally put a sign on our old door that was like, do not knock on my door. I'm working from home. You will make my dogs bark. If you knock on my door, we're going to have words.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, if you were selling cookies, or if you were like... the common ones I used to get was either we would get kids that were selling from those like little packets from school, and like those are fun. Or they would be selling cookies.
Yeah, we love buying stuff at a markup so a kid can earn a pencil.
Hi, Maureen.
PO people.
I have a problem with those.
She is.
Oh yeah, there's your girl. We have to have a sign on the door saying use the doorbell because delivery drivers never use it. They lightly tap the door and then leave.
need to pause the music for a special message.
Hush, darling. I want to hear this. And so do you.
It's from our own Robert Harris, who wants to keep Providence Oaks pretty. Don't flatter yourself. He's talking about the trees. Take it away, Robert.
Dear people of Providence Oaks, I'm Robert Harris, and I oppose the plans for new apartments on Lakeview Drive. If you feel the same, let Town Hall know about it and give them a call. Let's keep Providence Oaks pretty.
Isn't that something?
Let's go down and let's beat up our representatives.
It does say exactly what he wants it to, which is rare for our Robert. Even though he does have his redeeming qualities, doesn't
Maureen, I'm already dating somebody else.
I wonder how he came up with the idea.
Not like 30 seconds. You can hear from the kitchen. Which is like 5 steps away from the front door, and they're halfway along the garden when you unlock it.
Actually, I helped out a bit when he was recording it at Jack's studio.
Is that right?
Oh.
Now,
I like that.
Don't Maureen this out of proportion.
I see. Robert wasn't kidding when he said he wants to keep pretty things around in Providence.
You bet I'm leaving
now, was he?
in a camper with my lesbian girlfriend.
Too bad I'm gay.
That's not exactly how he put it, and neither should you.
Oh, you were at his studio, Jamie.
I heard.
No, it was Jack's studio.
I actually wanted to talk to you about something else. What are you doing
What
this
the hell did you
Sunday
hear?
evening, hon?
Not going to church.
Tells me I'm about to find out.
You know
Right,
it.
yeah.
Listen here. I'm hosting a very special first-time open mic night this upcoming Sunday. We'll have some drinks,
there we go,
some
Jake.
food,
Let's go karaoke.
discover the town's hidden talent, or not, if you know what I mean. It'll be a hoot.
More like a hoot and a half. Count me in.
Good. I already had you down
Stands
on
up
my
there
list,
and
of
sings
course,
tequila.
but it's nice of you to RSVP.
I could never.
That's it.
Okay, look, I'm gonna say something slightly controversial. If this gets me canceled, then so be it. I'll die on this hill. If you karaoke and your song is tequila, I have one word to describe you. Man, I gotta get close to the mic for this. Basic. There's one fucking lyric in the whole fucking song. Be glad it's not an open source. Take this quick. Moose is gonna tear the whole computer down.
What are you doing?
Being a big ass. What are you doing, Moxie? What are you doing? You got yourself in here. You got to back up. You suck at backing up. You're the worst at it. She literally pushed in between me and the TV stand that I put the monitor and keyboard on and mouse on my Stream Deck.
You know what that big bitch needs?
To go OUT.
Yeah.
They're all waiting on you for that. I don't know why you're saying it like I need to get up.
I'm just saying. I'm mad because I didn't want
I
to.
learned that karaoke don't usually have my way on them because several people have been... What? Maybe that might be a urban legend. I gotta look that up. If that's true, that's fucked up.
Didn't want to go yet.
That's on them.
Fuckers.
She's mad at the dogs. They're bullying her into taking them out like they do to me every night.
The only song that I get tired of hearing is that
Oh, I also gotta fucking get up.
what is it called? Journey?
Don't Stop Believing.
Yes.
Wait.
I like that song though.
It's a fine song. I would like it more if people went ahead and let the original people that sang it be the only ones that sang it.
Got him.
Because every time I've seen a karaoke machine,
oh god,
somebody has sung that song.
I hate it. Jamie, why would you send me that gif? Jamie sent me a gif of a man unhinging his jaw to eat a burger. You okay? Come on, Moose, so I can get back to the game. Come on. Keep moving.
I mean, Japan has a different thing going on, especially with like karaoke culture. Like, karaoke is like kind of burnt in as like it's just like a friend's pastime. Like, the idea of going to karaoke after school. Yeah. You order food, you order drink. you
Come on,
scream and you holler and you have fun.
Yeah. And they have like karaoke clubs where you pay like an hour or whatever, like by the hour, instead of here where you go out to a bar and they make their money off you buying drinks, not the karaoke.
Apparently, it's also like some people can check.
I will see
Like they
you this
track
Sunday
your
at 8
Kate
p.m.
count.
And tell everyone you meet,
So
okay?
I mean, you can sing a whole lot and lose weight. So like a lot of girls like that.
Oh. Let's say I'll do my
Let's
best.
just say I'll do my best.
There you go. You're catching up. Now I have to go unpack some deliveries out back, but I will see you soon,
Don't
darling.
actually leave, Maureen. I want to take a picture of you.
I couldn't if I wanted to.
Just stand stock still at the kid. Thank you.
Oh, Maureen.
There you go. That's for you, Ham. Not sure why he keeps doing that.
I don't like how their heads jerk.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like they return to the center and then go back to. Good if I wanted to.
Well, it seems like it never quite knows if they want the characters to look at you or away
forward. Yeah. Thank God all the people in the diner didn't just look at us. That'd have been terrifying.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine if that'd have been like a scene out of a horror movie? Their all heads snapped to the side for a second.
And then you like look at the developer or like contact the developer, and they're like, they're not supposed to do that.
To do that, I'd be uninstalling immediately, burning my Xbox. And walk up here again. Something out of a horror movie or Gollum. Oh, wait, hang on, what was that? Hang out with Mickey. Oh yeah, we have the campfire hangout with Mickey and June today. I love that our feet are just in this rock now.
You're just like ankle deep in rock.
I gotta make sure to stop and take one more photo.
I'm getting pen pal vibes by the old camera.
That's good. That's a good one. A good one, Jamie. I like it.
I wonder if there's any caves nearby.
Maybe, but I doubt like we'll get to like go in them.
Because it seems like clearly they wouldn't exist unless they program them in. But this kind of area looks like there should be like some natural cave.
Let me take a picture of a corpse like in Firewatch. I want to play Firewatch now. I think that's on the list to play with Joe for date night.
Right now we're gonna find Applejack.
Is that a reference to My Little Pony?
Yes.
Fair enough. Take a picture of his tractor. Even though it looks like the roof of the barn isn't actually rendering right.
Something's wrong. Well, they got that new technology. The
Apple Jacks aren't flavored like
one way.
Apple Jacks aren't.
Where's the package?
God damn it! They're not flavored like apples. Not really. They're more cinnamon flavored than anything. God damn! I want Apple Jacks now.
What on earth did these folks order?
They originally had apple flavor, but you know, as they change up stuff, they kind of stopped having it.
Farmer Jack.
Good to see at least someone's working today.
I think there's some apple in them, but not like a lot.
About as much as like Fruit Loops. Yep. I feel like Fruit Loops never necessarily taste like a specific fruit.
Yeah. Busy.
You spoke to him.
Yeah, just talked to him on the phone.
He's
mad as a
they're just
wet
flavored
hen.
like
It's quite entertaining, actually. Thanks for dropping by, mail
they're just
carrier
flavored
Meredith.
like fruit.
I gotta get back to it.
Or Loops.
Where's Applejack?
Okay, Jack.
Where's
Good
Apple?
luck with the weather. Hope it'll clear up.
Thank you much.
As long as it's not Rainbow Dash.
You don't like Rainbow Dash?
I don't like what people do to Rainbow Dash. What does blueberry taste like? It tastes like bees. Come on, Jamie.
Blueberries taste like berries.
Yeah, it tastes like blueberry. Blueberry is just a play on the name. Count Chocula doesn't taste like Yuluz. It tastes like chocolate. I know I'm being dumb. Fair.
I mean, whenever you bring up certain stuff, like when you're like, I've never had Apple Jacks, my first thought, I'm like, have you never, like, are they there? Are they overseas?
Oh, yeah, do you have them in the UK?
Pick them up? Or do you just not have Apple Jacks?
There's a video with the Try Guys and 2 British content creators that were trying ranch for the first time. And they were calling it ranch, and he's like, no, you know, they were making it a long A. And Keith from the Try Guys was like, no, you can't. I love how you're saying it, but you can't call it that. It's ranch. It doesn't deserve that. And they were like, yeah, we don't have ranch in the UK. And I'm like, that's bullshit. I watched that Dawn girl on TikTok, and she loves ranch. You just don't get it offered in restaurants often. It's there in the store.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of it's like the quote-unquote American section.
Yeah, it's
that
just
they have in other countries.
Yeah, you guys just don't have a lot of like, it's not offered like with your chicken tenders usually, right?
I feel the other thing that's vastly different is don't you guys? I mean, probably not all of them, but
how's the photography coming
milk
along?
comes in a bag, and you get like a
plastic
container.
Dressing. Thousand Island dressing's pretty good too. No, they don't have bag. You guys don't have bag milk. I know that Canada has bag milk.
My photography quest has been completed. Here's your equipment back.
Okay then. Let me see if I can manage to develop them. Come back tomorrow for the results.
Good luck, Nancy.
Thank you. See you tomorrow.
We just call it bag milk titties. Jesus Christ. Hey yo, can I get some sweet?
Let's see, that's
can I get some fruit twinkles?
Oh, Mr. X is Mr. G cereal.
Yeah, and then Kool-Aid is just Kool-Aid. High A instead of high C, and needs instead of nerds. Can I get some Max? It's Mr. X.
Oh god, can I get some original high C?
I need some Pop Sting. Is that called popcorn later?
I just wish stuff still tastes like how it used to.
Some things I definitely understand that with.
I don't like when they swap out stuff and make it like sugar-free, and then they end up supplementing with something that tastes gross. There's a ice cream brand now that, because they took out the fat, instead of using I think like cocoa butter or something, instead they started using like palm oil, and because it cut the amount of fat, that it stopped being legally classified as ice cream.
Oh my goodness.
And that's why some stuff is called frozen dairy product.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're supposed to go do the meetup with what's their names?
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's me.
Talk to Dad first, I guess.
Oh my
Thank
god.
you for calling Alcoholics Anonymous. How may I help you?
Oh, please, Meredith. It's not that bad. You're just jealous.
You're 3 Iron Brew, bro. Is it Iron Brew or Iron Brew? It's Iron Brew, right? Sugar-free tastes like...
I think so.
Legit seawater. Max tastes fine. They both have no sugar. Brew, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, like some things taste good, like diet root beer. I feel like it's
can't drink regular Dr. Pepper anymore. I can only drink diet or zero sugar Dr. Pepper.
Actually,
yeah, like some of them are top tier than others.
Well, it did rain a lot here today.
Oh, just wait until the wet season really starts.
never ends.
I've heard of Iron Brew, but I've never
You told her
had
yet.
it.
Let me talk to her.
Well, excuse me, Mrs. Weiss. Meredith, sorry to
Talking
break
about
it
her, I
up.
don't want to pick
Your
up the
mom
phone.
wants to talk to you.
It's unanimous
Meredith,
here.
I'm so excited. Your dad and I found this cottage this weekend near the beach. It's so pretty. Not too big, but who wants to be inside anyway?
I don't think our parents are moving.
Wow, that sounds great. What's the plan?
It was illegal to sell in America for the longest time due to one of the colorings.
We can rent it for the time being, spend the winter here. And if we like it, we can buy it and settle down here for good.
Yeah, there's a couple, I think, dyes that are like illegal everywhere except for
I'm
here.
so happy for
Yeah.
you.
Isn't it something? And it means that our house will be vacant for a while. We won't put it on the market until we've tried out Florida for a few months. So, if you want to extend your stay in Providence Oaks...
Are you
You and me
serious?
both,
I'm pretty
Jamie.
serious, yes.
You're American
But
standards.
it's a pretty big deal, so just think about it for now.
Can I talk to her for a sec again?
Yeah, here comes your dad again. Bye, dear. I'm going to get us something bubbly.
Hey, Meredith, just wanted to say that I'll call again at the end of this week. Have a great one.
Okay. Bye, Dad.
These sure are short conversations with your parents.
I mean, that's how I talk to my parents. Well, I mean, one of them.
Memories.
Oh, Mickey. I don't know who sings that song, but you should let them sing it.
Mickey, you're so fun.
Boo. Get something bubbly.
You and me.
Mickey's the guitar guy at the party.
Have you seen the video where we're showing Elvis, but with no music? So you just hear, like...
You hear the squeaks of his shoes,
squeak.
yes.
I
Those
like
are
to imagine
edited, but
that.
they're so good.
Like this, and someone is just hitting their fingers against the strings like this guy is.
No, yeah.
So it's just like...
Wow, yeah. Awesome.
It's in the darkness when my soul stars align and
I
illuminate
kind
the
of hate you,
real
Mickey.
me.
Oh, baby, I'm so happy for you.
We need to celebrate this moment. I'll be right back, ladies.
Mickey can be difficult sometimes, but nights like these, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but with him.
Girlie, I think you can do better.
How did you two meet?
See in the public domain.
He was the cool guy who dropped out of college, and I was about to do the same.
Is she interrogating you again, June?
Oh, Mickey, be nice to sweet Meredith.
I'm just kidding now.
I
Sorry
thought
for
you were
being a hard
leaving.
ass the other day, Meredith. It's just that we need to be a bit cautious.
He put it
It's
up his
okay,
ass.
Mickey. I've had worse delivering mail.
Delivering
That's a
mail for
mess.
the man? I couldn't do that.
Deliver mail to women too? Piece of shit.
So, you guys are sticking it to the man, eh?
Hell yeah, can't stand the man. Anything with authority, in whatever shape or form it appears.
Depending on which end he started with.
I think I know what you mean. Feeling like a prisoner of society.
Hey, guys, let's not spoil this evening with heavy stuff, okay?
Ah, you're so right, Junebug. Who cares about the man when I've got you? There's something that'll make you feel lighter. Much lighter. Meredith!
Pussy.
Sure.
Sure.
Well, yeah, smoke weed
Come on.
every day.
Take it like a man.
Not me.
How
I
about
can't
some
smoke. I
booze?
can't smoke weed without.
Oh my god,
Coughing.
the fact that none of them coughed out.
I am not getting crossfaded, June. I'm sorry.
No thanks, June. I'm good.
Aw, I guess I'll drink some wine
I
by
want to get
myself
crossfaded.
then.
I'm sorry.
Be right back.
First one coughed. Yeah, the ham made fun of him.
Yeah, that's why it was funny. I cough, but I inhale like I'm trying to freaking
gonna
suck
break
the
his
thing down to
guitar.
my face.
Memories.
He got the guitar out of his ass.
Of you and me.
Is this Rebecca Black's dad?
So, are you guys on the run?
What can I say? We've got a few unpaid parking tickets. Mickey had an argument with some cop, and then there's a bit of college and tax debt. Nothing major. So we're not really on the run. It's more like speed walking.
I'm sure you'll have more peace in Canada. I hope you guys will be happy there.
It's so exciting. Damien will pick us up with his Jeep tomorrow morning. We'll have a cozy hour under the blanket, swim across the border, and then we're good. Hey, I just realized we're abandoning the RV. You should totally have it. Mickey, can Meredith have the RV?
That piece of junk?
I feel like it's filthy in there.
Really,
Yeah,
guys?
but I want the RV.
That's awesome.
No problem. We don't really believe in possessions anyway.
Whatever you decide, we'll leave it at the gas station. That's where we rendezvous with Damien.
Wild.
We don't believe in possessions until he's gonna have to sell that guitar.
Yeah, then all of a sudden it's a problem.
It's too important to him.
I feel like that RV would be good for about 3 days. Well, I mean, if you're looking for freedom, I get it. You know, living out of an RV. Meredith is about to not have to worry about money for a while. Spoilers.
I lived in an RV.
Did
And it
you?
was actually pretty nice. Yeah. I've lived in about 3. My main issue has been that because most of the ones I was getting were old.
Yeah.
They just didn't have the insulation needed to handle the winters here.
Plans for pedestrianization of Main Street. It's... Well, don't get me started or I won't even have time for the weather. Speaking of...
My grandparents had an RV for the majority of my teen years. They would go down to Alabama to a big lake and meet up with all their friends from all across the country and fish for a month. And then they'd come back, and in the summer we'd have these huge fish fries.
Well, I mean,
Also been 10
so there was a
days
lot of
of this.
videos that were floating around that were like kind of romanticizing the RV life.
Oh yeah, I mean,
And, like,
it still is. Like van life bloggers.
They're a
and
nice
stuff.
one, but it's understanding that like those ones that they're in are
yeah.
like $30,000 RVs.
I mean, there's even more expensive ones out there too, though.
Oh yeah, like when the fair comes around, we get to peek inside the like $100,000
they're
RVs,
insane, yeah.
and they've got like a washer and dryer and all this storage underneath. And
yeah, there are some more
some of
expensive
those
than a
things
house.
are like 2-storied. Like, man, I
Oh
wish.
yeah, it's wild. Seen an RV call me poor before. Like, I've seen it happen.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's the idea, is that you pay pretty much for the price of a really nice house
To have it
because
on
you
the
live
go,
in an
yeah.
RV. Yeah, if you get one that's nice, like, you're traveling the world in it.
Yeah, well, I mean, the continent. The I don't think you're gonna ship your RV to across the sea. I'd hope not. I'd be afraid if something bad would happen. You
Here's your
lose it
mail.
on the ocean.
I imagine it depends.
Yeah.
I want to get one of those little Japanese milk trucks imported over.
I don't blame you. They're cool.
They're super cute. They don't got all the bells and whistles that I don't need.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. Like, if money were no object, if I won the lottery, and you made a joke, and it's like a joke the internet's made before, but it's still like it pops up in my head every time we start talking about buying stuff. And it's if I won the lottery, no one would know. I wouldn't tell anyone, but there would be signs.
When you start buying brand name stuff.
I mean, there's some stuff we have to buy brand name. I like American cheese, like for like sandwiches and stuff, even though it's not like real cheese. Like if it's a lunch meat sandwich, I don't need like cheddar on it. Give me a slice of American cheese. I'm basic like that in that aspect.
Hat box.
But I cannot for the life of me eat anything other than Kraft singles because the rest of it is like pure plastic. You suddenly moving into a haunted house?
Nope. No answer.
I'm not moving into a haunted house. Are you crazy?
I wouldn't move into a haunted house, but I sure as hell would buy an entire cul-de-sac of houses so I could pick my neighbors.
Valid. I was reminded of something I said I do, sorry. It is known, it should be known in the community. If not, if your first time hearing of it, that's fine. I hear enough noise without the haunted house. Yeah. That my mom has passed away. She passed away in 2018. And I am not on good terms with the guy that she was married to when she passed. It is known that if I had the chance, I would bully him. Like I would literally bully him.
Bully him in Minecraft.
If somehow, like, if every time the lottery gets real high, I'll play. I'm like, what? I know you shouldn't. It's not, the statistical likelihood is impossible. But I mean, you can't win it if you don't play, right? So I'll buy a ticket, and I get to thinking, yeah, I'm the one that's on site. Yeah, my plan is much meaner than just assaulting him. In
Minecraft.
He is less well off financially than most people I know. Like he was living in a hotel at one point because he couldn't get a place to rent to him. Just make sure we didn't have anything else going on today other than deliveries. He's just, he's kind of ruined every bit of goodwill he had with other people too. Like it wasn't just my mom and my family that he's kind of let down. He's just kind of a shithead. I don't like him. If I had,
living his best life.
If I had, say, unlimited money, I would buy every rental property he lived in just to evict him. And then I would donate that property to charity once he was out. And then I'd do it again until he just had to move town. And then I would follow him because again, unlimited money. If I had Jeff Bezos' level of money, I would there would be so many houses given to people who need them. Because I would be taking them all out from under him. So you're saying he's filling his wardrobe full of baked beans? You're like, oh, hey, this lady's outside.
Oh dear.
And her 73 cats.
A sight for sore eyes.
Love that they hang out in her yard.
Mildred? How so?
She's watching over her cats so don't get swooped down by hawks.
It's just this week. It's all a bit much for me. I need to get my hair done for Sunday's special evening, but I can't leave my cats alone. And then all of a sudden, Frank has gone missing. He still needs to bring me an envelope. Please tell me that you have it with you.
A sight for sore eyes.
I'm afraid this is just a postcard. But what do you mean he needs to bring you an envelope?
Oh, don't be a nosy-posy, Meredith. Oh dear, he can't just have vanished into thin air, can he?
Don't worry, I'm sure Frank will show up again.
Oh, Frankie boy, always
goodness.
me worry too much. And I need to cancel the hairdresser's appointment, but what if I can't reschedule?
It becomes a mini game. You have to try and keep the cats in the yard.
Would you, my dear? It's tomorrow evening. That would be such a relief for me. And the cats.
Big hat.
Tomorrow night?
Do we have plans? I don't think we have plans for tomorrow.
Sure. No trouble at all.
Oh, thank you so much, dear. Just show up at 7 and eat as many cookies as you like.
They're wheat cookies. You're gonna get fucking shocked.
Oh, hope you're ready to get absolutely fucking twisted. You're gonna be left. It's gonna be right. Up. It's gonna be down. You're not gonna be able to breathe right. Your brain won't be able to handle it. You're gonna be so fucking high. Can't leave my cat. There's nobody there. What's up? Oh, okay.
I hope you've made friends with God, because you're about to meet him.
If I only could make a deal with God. 2 avocados for $10. You'd say that's not a very good deal. I'd say, yeah, but your God isn't money kind of beneath
I have no
you.
idea where it came from, but it's absolutely rad.
It's mine, actually. Mickey and June gave it to me. You know, that young couple down by the lake campground.
Whoa,
It's
really?
possibly stolen,
That's so
but
tight.
you know.
Here, they left this note on the driver's seat.
Oh, let me read it. Life's a journey and not a destination. Just grab the wheel and enjoy the ride. Love, M and J.
So, what are you going to do with it? You have to hit the road.
I don't know what I want yet. I was hoping it could stay here for a
Hasn't
while.
been a campground in 35
you can tinker
years.
on it too.
Jamie's like,
You know I'd love tinkering, but it's
attached
going to
to haunting.
It can stay here for as long as you need.
Good to hear, Lori. I can already hear the cogs in your head spinning at top speed. What are your plans?
Well, if it's going to be here a while, I should give it a name first. Can't have such a beautiful
Why are you back
vehicle
there
and
coughing?
not
What are you
give it a
coughing about?
name. How about the
okay?
sea turtle? Big, slow,
Who's the
washed
sea
up,
turtle?
just like a turtle.
What position are Lori's
Or
arms in? She's
the
holding a
raccoon,
box that
because
despawned.
it's got brown spots and is full of trash. Or
Edits the
hermit
scene,
shell.
puts me in her
Had
arms.
many owners over the years.
Oh, that's me. Hang on, I grabbed the wrong one. I was moving too fast.
Jake's like, I want to be held. Please. It's been so long since I've felt light and
Just
delicate.
like the shell of a hermit crab.
I like
Resting in her hand.
There you go.
the sea turtle.
Good choice. I'll get working on it right away.
Maybe
See you
we'll
later.
get another one.
Bye.
No, I don't think we are. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness. Cam's not a raccoon.
That was one of the options, as you could call
Oh,
it.
I missed
the,
it.
the
Oh.
sea turtle, the raccoon,
Yeah,
or the
you said sea
the
turtle, so I
hermit
was like, I
crab.
guess it's a sea turtle now.
Oh my god, I would cry if I started getting passed up by my mail
crab?
vehicle.
I know, right? Arms around the glass.
Oh my god, so speaking of what I was like, do you think there's any caves around here? 'Cause this looks like a place that would have
Yeah.
Did you ever see the video where the guy was kind of like fucking around in snow and he comes across that dude that was buried?
No.
Oh, so there was this really big video where first they were kind of just showing the scene where the guy realizes that there's a dude that has fallen down. It's like when you're next to a tree, like when there's an avalanche and a lot of snow falls, like if you're next to a tree, it almost makes like a suction because there's like no
Yeah.
snow right next to it. So this guy gets stuck and is buried under snow, and like just part of his board is popping up. And so they're showing this dude, yeah, he was upside down, couldn't get himself unburied,
Oh my goodness.
and this guy finds him and immediately like falls over, stops himself, and digs this guy out. And you can just like hear in this dude's voice like so much tension release when
Yeah.
he's just like, I've got you, and he's like, okay, like cool. So people showed further, like the longer part, and you realize that the guy kind of is just like farting around and he's having fun, and at like any point he could have gone like one or two trees
And missed
in
him.
any other and just completely missed the dude and he would have died.
Oh my
so,
god.
like, that kind of coincidence thing is, like, always crazy to me. Oh, we're back at the murder shack.
No, this isn't the murder shack. This is one of the nicer ones. Oh, there's somebody here. Maybe?
Yes.
Oh god, maybe this is a murder shack.
Look on and shit.
Oh, he's an
As Madeline threw the
he's an
key
author.
straight into the lake. Oh yes, this is good stuff.
This isn't the crack shack. This is the
important delivery.
This is
Oh,
ADHD.
for Christ's sakes, go away! If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times.
He me
must have
for
me
real.
confused with someone else, sir.
Oh, bloody heck. Do I sound like I care? You lot are all the same to me. Just go
Oh, so
away.
he's sexist. Got it.
How many yokels are there in this backwater town? Do they realize people come out to these kinds of places because they're supposed to be remote and quiet?
Sir, I'm delivering your porn.
It's not that. It's just that not everyone up here in these parts feels comfortable with us leaving packages on their doorsteps.
Is that my dildo?
I do beg your pardon. Yes, I am expecting a package.
Although we don't see him at all.
I didn't know you were from the Postal Service, ma'am.
Oh, so now I have something you need.
You didn't know anything about me before you started shouting, and yet you did it anyway.
All right, I'm sorry. It's just... I've been under a lot of pressure lately from my publisher, as well as my wife. I do appreciate your driving all the way
We're the
up
same
here,
person.
and Lord knows I'll be needing those ribbons. Just please leave them on the porch, and thank you.
Ribbons?
You're welcome.
For his typewriter.
I'm gonna dress up. I'm gonna dress up like a pretty little
All right.
girl.
Now, where was I? She threw the key in the lake. Then what happens? Oh, Christ's sake, she made me lose my bloody train of thought. No, wait, I got it. And then he says...
He me for real. So they're showing this guy, you know,
He
like
me
you
for
realize
real.
it's just by like such chance that he
Yeah.
comes across this dude. Well, recently there was this guy called like Josh something, and part of his whole series is he likes to record himself going down into like caves, and he's got like a couple buddies that go down there with him, but like
Okay.
he, you know, he's just kind of exploring and
Yeah.
will record. Well, he goes down to a cave, and they're kind of just farting around, and they end up getting kind of lost, and it's only because there's like a couple of them kind of trailing behind each other that they really have any idea of where they are. So they're going down these caves, they're sliding down these tunnels, and it is pitch black and it is
Oh,
cold
goodness. Yeah.
inside of these caves. And the only reason they have light is because it's attached to their equipment. And they come across a little girl who's like maybe 9
Hang
in
on.
like a t-shirt and shorts.
Okay. In a t-shirt? Oh, yeah, your phone died.
Yeah. She's just in a t-shirt and she's in shorts, and she doesn't speak English. Her family was visiting, you know, the area.
Yeah.
It's just like she's terrified, like you can see it.
Yeah.
And his recordings kind of stop at that point, which I always respect.
that. Yeah, like you
Yeah,
don't want to
like it.
put the kid
Yeah,
on,
like when it
on
stops
film
being
when
funny.
Yeah. That, and it's like
So
someone's
they-
privacy, like especially with a kid, they don't have the ability to consent to being on film, so it's like
Yeah, it's like stopping to take a moment and take, you know, like the recording is not as important as getting the situation
taken
resolved.
care of. Yeah. That reminds me,
But
like you're talking about the not showing kids. I'll hold on to the thought. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, they get her out. It was just like they just kind of chanced upon her. These caves are deep, and
It's wild.
what they think happened is she got separated from her parents. Like she probably crawled into a hole,
Yeah.
crawled into another, got disoriented, and then suddenly was like several feet deep into this cave and
Yeah,
no
then in
idea
the
how to
pitch
get
black,
back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like, God, it's gonna be so startling just to be like fucking around and then you find out, but in like the weird way,
In a
like the
sad,
positive
scary way. Oh, you mean the positive? Okay, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about from the girl's perspective. Yeah.
Well, yeah, she for sure. she
She's never
probably
gonna
learned maybe
crawl
not.
in nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah, not leave parents in scary,
She's gonna be like
place.
30
But...
before she ever considers moving out on her own.
But like, it is odd when you just kind of perchance upon someone when you're just being goofy. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's wild. It's awesome though.
Good afternoon, Miss Weiss.
Watch out, a little bit of PTSD.
Good afternoon, Mr. Morgan.
I wanted to let you know that today was my last day here.
I see. Well, thanks for the help. Where are you going now?
That's all I have to say.
Oh.
Good luck.
All right, fine. Fuck off. Get out of here.
I'm gonna be now stalking you.
Oh no.
Watching your every move.
I decided I'm moving town, a place called Gotham. I've been offered a job as a police commissioner.
I must go, my people need me.
Kay.
Oh, hi, Kay.
Good, you're home. Listen, I don't know if you're busy tonight, and I wouldn't normally bother you like this, but I'm kind of in a huge pickle at the moment, and now I'm imagining being inside of a huge pickle. Thanks, brain.
I want a pickle now.
Oh, she me for real.
Sure, what's up?
I'm in the fridge.
So this is going to sound like I'm 16, but I have these tickets to a really big concert tonight for Barry and me.
Quick, artists from the 1986 that it could be.
And it seems the babysitter has just bailed
Cyndi
on
Lauper.
me. All right, so maybe the babysitter part doesn't.
Uncle Cracker.
Nope, that's a miss.
Anyway,
Although,
it's Journey.
oh,
so
it's Journey.
I'm like, all right.
We talked about Journey a minute earlier. Also, Mama Nerdlax, was a huge fan of Uncle
I need
Cracker.
to go tonight, and I got these tickets ages ago. And it's a long drive to Portland, so we'll probably be out all night. And I promise you, I've called everyone and their brother. Besides, they're really good kids to watch tonight.
Whoa. Can I get a shortcut to the question?
Yeah, sorry. You're totally right. I'm blabbering on R&I. Okay, don't freak out.
Leave Barry at home and we can go see Journey.
Journey tonight in Portland. Got tickets. Sitter bailed. So I guess you figured out by now that I'm awkwardly trying to ask if maybe you could do me a huge favor and watch Grace and Max tonight?
Hey, it's fine. Don't worry. I'll babysit tonight.
Oh my god, you serious? That would help me out in such a big way. And I would owe you big time. Huge.
You would, wouldn't you? Interesting.
No problem. So, what time do you need me?
Sorry, Ham, it's about to happen.
As soon as you can make it. You don't have to bring anything. There's
Just a
food,
small
videos,
town,
even
girl.
a cardboard replica of Apollo 11 with a set of
Living in a lonely world.
All right. See ya.
Take a midnight train going anywhere.
Oh my god, that one.
Who else is there?
One skit. Yeah.
You guys see the TikTok about?
Who wants s'mores?
Yeah.
Just a city boy. Is he from the same place? Born and raised in South Detroit. Oh, I heard it's not great there.
Guess who's back?
He took the midnight train going anywhere. Oh, they're both on the train. That is a bit from the Tonight Show. Is that with Jimmy Fallon? Oh, it's so good though. That's one of the best bits from that show. It's he's done it with Farrell and Tracy Morgan and Andy Samberg as well. The Samberg one's one of the best.
I'm so glad to see you again.
I'm so happy to be here again. I guess Morgan didn't stick around to welcome me back.
Good riddance.
Hell yeah, that clueless piece of work.
You got him.
Tell me more.
He left cameras around the place.
Well, what can I say? Don't mess with the big boys.
We'd hear
I guess
them.
they
They'd
didn't
be
understand that some
huge.
of my
It's the
customers
80s.
were a little more than talking about their cats.
Ooh, this sounds very juicy.
Frank Coleman's no stranger to the high-stakes game. I've got lawyers in my inner circle. All it took were a couple of lawsuit threats.
Sweet. That should keep him off our backs for a while.
Haha, yes. But that buffoon will be back. You can bet on it.
That would be really funny if he put up cameras thinking it'd be like sneaky, but it is the 80s, so they're giant.
Huge whirring,
I better get back to work.
What about the envelope for what's her name? Do you have that? What do you mean return to the post office?
You left so that you could come back in.
I need to talk to Frank? Or is it just going to say that all day?
I like this job, but nothing beats winning a bet against the odds.
Okay, cool. So you're just really addicted to gambling. Got it. Your one piece of quasi-ambient dialogue is you talking about gambling. That's great, Frank.
Hey, everybody has their vices.
Very good morning, Providence.
But no, you're talking about the whole stopping recording. Oops.
I wonder what it'll be today. Actually, no. Nancy, the floor is yours.
There's a video going around.
Jack, I've got a pet peeve. Why do people start fake coughing when I'm
Hang
smoking
on,
in
I'm
my
looking
store?
at Nancy.
If you don't like it, just leave.
Thank you much, Nancy. And, well, if you're asking...
Oh no, Jamie's working on something first.
I'm scared.
There's a video going around of basically these two like kids, like 7 and 6, doing like a makeup haul, and clearly like it was the mom doing this makeup haul like with her kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it just really brought up all the conversations about like family vloggers and stuff like that. This is a future question of the day answer for me, but if I could delete any genre of video from the internet, it would be family vloggers. I think there's like an area of like having advice for like new parents, but it's so exploitative on the kids. You joining us for a little bit? No? I know, but it was a Valentine's stream, you were barely here.
You by then?
Family vloggers or PT prank channel? Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Love you. Sleep well. Think about it. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Say good night. Say good night.
Night.
Love you. Well, we'll have to play that mushroom game next time. That game Ham got us. What were you gonna say, Sam?
Where I feel like
Ham?
most
Sorry.
things like
I was trying
start
to
off
say
fun.
sorry and ham at the same time. Go ahead, sorry.
Well, it's like a lot of these things. I feel like when they start off, they're fine. Like there's nothing wrong with blogging about your family, showing like here's fun things to do. It's just, you know, I feel like TikTok has become such a cesspool of people who decide that their clout is more important than like anything else for anyone else. Because then it gets overdone.
Friday delivery day.
Well, just call me Friday Delivery
just wanna
Day.
keep
Okay,
jumping
no,
up
that
the
sounded better in my head.
Someone's in a good mood
Stakes,
today.
which means exploiting
Thanks
their
for
kids
looking after
more.
Max and Gracie last night. You were a real trooper for stepping in last minute.
Well, it's things like I feel like people
That
for
bottom
clout
option
will
is
like
fucked up.
That's amazing.
No problem. They were great.
I appreciate the lie.
So
your kids were terrible. I feel like the thing started
how was
to
the
like
concert?
or you could go to
Man,
Flags,
Journey is so
I think
good.
pay like
Those songs have been
$10
stuck in my
and like eat all day.
Yeah.
And then everyone like talked about that on TikTok and then they took it away because too many people were using it. The same thing with like the free t-shirt hack at Disney and then they took that away.
Yep.
Just recently a lady got in like major trouble with like the TikTok community because she talked about how there was a specific wedding cake place where you used to be able to go up and be like, hey, can I please get a sampler? And they would just give you a free sampler of cake.
Oh, wow.
And just with the idea of like, you know, even if you don't book with us, like, you know, our cake is good.
Yeah.
So people in the area knew that that was a thing. It wasn't a well-known thing. Well, the second this lady blabbed about it, they had to take that away because too many people were coming in. There were like lines wrapped around the fucking building
No one
waiting
wanted to
to get
spend
this
any
free
money.
cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, stop posting hacks. Stop
Yep.
showing everything to everyone.
That sounds great.
I know, right? There's just so much cool stuff being created right now, you know? I mean, Journey
Yeah,
was
like
cool.
if you
I got to
combine,
know them through Barry at
if you
first,
combine your
but I
earrings
tell ya,
together, you'll
if
become
Prince or
Yami
New Order
Yugi.
ever came to Portland, I would sell my spleen for tickets.
One spleen, two bands. That's quite the potential dilemma.
Oh, and I haven't even mentioned Cyndi Lauper or Run DMC
I got to see Reverend Run in concert,
or Stevie Wonder. And before you...
but I'm not a huge fan of the fact that it was with Kid Rock.
Oh.
This was 20 years ago. Give me a break.
go there, I know you're probably setting up a joke about spleens and Hammond organs right now.
I would never.
All jokes aside, though, I spent half the concert thinking about how I haven't really focused on my own music for a while now. Kids, work,
And we were
all
there
that
to see
stuff.
Leonard Skinner, who was
So
opening
much going
for
on.
Kid Rock.
And I mean, I love tinkering, but right now, I'm not sure I'm even creating anything cool or just, you know, not even Barry is allowed to listen to my songs at this stage, to be honest.
You never know until you put yourself out there.
I guess that's true. I was thinking, I have a mixtape with some of my stuff, you know?
Jamie.
Just something I've been trying out with my new synthesizer.
I'd be honored.
That's great. It's just something I've been playing around with. Don't expect any fireworks. And hey, don't tell me what you think yet, yeah? You'll be my secret special audience of one, so I can get
Me
used to the
streaming.
idea of an audience.
Would this have anything to do with Sunday evening?
Okay, don't tell anyone, but I'm thinking of performing a song on my new synth this Sunday. Holy
Right
crap,
on.
I just said that out loud. Dude, you are coming to the open mic, right?
Of course.
Well, now
that's
that you're going to be
great.
there.
Wild horses couldn't drag me
I mean,
away.
we are already
But
going to
act
be,
cool,
but
yeah? No one else knows yet. See you there.
Sure thing. Back to my own journey for now. Haha.
Nope, ignoring that. Bye now.
why is the mic open? It wouldn't break it. Hang on.
Get his ass.
I'm gonna have to get a button that's just someone going, boo! Dancing to the last days of September. I hate that I know the lyrics to the made-up songs in this game.
You can't lie to me. I know you love them.
Okay, I love the songs. I just hate that I know I know so many of the lyrics. This is gonna be like you said, and I'm gonna be like, what is that song from? We walking through the house in September of this year, just dancing through the last days of September. I really need a drift
I told
button
you,
so we can.
be like wanting to hear this song and then getting the
Yeah, you mentioned that too. I need a drift button, Ham. I didn't even need to turn on this road. Be careful with that sound because it can get me muted. But yeah, I was trying to work that in. Like you mentioned that last time, and it's so very true. You're like, where is that song from?
Well, because one of the things that I've run into a couple different times drive me fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because I don't know why this happens and then why it's resolved like sometime later.
Mm-hmm.
But there will be times when I'm trying to look up a very specific show, and I know so much about it, but I feel like it should be able to allow me to look it up.
Yeah.
And I would go to Google, and I would type this thing in any fucking way that I could, and it would not give me any results.
Yeah.
And so the first time I ran into that was I was trying to find the cartoon called Teacher's Pet.
Okay.
And then when I put in, nothing was coming up for this show. I'm like, this show existed. Like, you're not about to fucking Mandela affect me. Like, I watched this show, I knew it existed. But even putting in the name was not getting me any results on Google.
Yeah.
I don't know if there just wasn't anything like, I don't know, like, when do people go in? When does the internet people find the internet and decide that, like, things suddenly have search topics?
Yeah, I don't know.
The other one I ran into was Pangula, the penguin, because there's a game made by the same people. Like, the show is really cutesy, but the game is, like, scary and, you know, like, more spooky themed. So I'm like, oh my god, like, this looks exactly the same. I wonder if it's made by the same people who made Pangula. And I was looking up, like, their theme song, because I couldn't remember what the name was of the penguin, but I remember, like, oh, you know, all the world is square, and nothing. It gave me no results. And I checked in a couple times, and it was like 3 years later that finally, like, they had a search thing that popped up for it.
Wild. Okay, so
I don't know if, do things not exist until someone makes a wiki page for it?
I don't know. You reminded me of something I saw on TikTok today where it was a lady, and she was like, trying to figure out, we have a problem.
Sir?
A homie?
Sir?
Bert? No, not Bert. Mr. Mackey. Yeah.
Ah, the wax worms have arrived.
Oh no!
Ew. Have I been walking around with worms?
I think we have a different problem, Meredith.
You sure have. They're just in time. I'm taking the boat to the island this afternoon.
Are you taking the table too?
After I'm done fucking these fish.
Hey, you can tag along if you want.
No, I don't think we can do that. We have plans
but I'm not
today.
helping you with any wax worms.
I appreciate the invitation, but fishing's not for me.
I love fishing.
Suit yourself, landlubber.
But we already agreed to watch that lady's cats. And I don't know if they don't okay, well, I mean, I don't know where he's going. It's a secret Mackie Mackerel army. He called me a landlubber. He's over here fucking the table. But she was like trying to figure out, like, she like had a sound in her head, but it was slightly off. She's like, so she was like, I've Googled it and everything, I can't find it. And she's like, I know it was on a cartoon, but it was like they would say Federator, and it was like, oh, I was like, no, you're talking about Frederator, the production studios, because it used to be Frederator. It used to say that at the end of one of the shows. And of course, the top comment was telling her that. You hate when what happens? When you think you remember something just off? Yeah, it's the worst. Where are our next deliveries? Okay, there's one all the way around, so that's fine. They said, well, yeah, they said it at the end of, I believe, all their shows, but like she had heard it, but I guess misheard it or misremembered it.
I mean, ain't that how it always be?
Oh yeah. It's like the lyrics to certain songs. People just like, oh, I didn't know that's what they were saying.
Or you have like the beat wrong. I was really pleased to rediscover that the opening for the Winnie the Pooh show was still a fucking bop.
Oh yeah. Are we talking about Winnie the Pooh? Winnie the Pooh. Something,
no,
something,
it's
something, all stuffed with Fluffy's Winnie.
Bear, I wanna be there.
I have no idea what. That must be a more recent Pooh show. Because I don't recognize that at all. I know the lyrics to.
Beats you up, makes you pull it up right now and listen.
And talk about beans of gravy. It's like the lyrics to Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit. Like, most people don't know those lyrics at all. Weird Al has a whole song about it.
Well, the one I used to watch was the one that was connected to the more recent movies.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. The thing I'm remembering is probably 30 years old by now.
It's when like Rabbit has a daughter.
What?
And it's a bird.
What?
Yeah,
Rabbit fucked a bird?
No, it isn't. Jake. This is Winnie the Pooh.
I figured he adopted a bird, but that's not as funny now, is it? Yeah, I'll say the quiet part out loud. Sometimes I say things just because I think they'll get a laugh out of everyone.
He meets Owl's sister. They get along really well.
Yeah. Which is wild, because him and Al don't get along. I mean, it's public domain, everything is canon.
I mean, it was a little bit fucked. So, in the show, he finds a baby bird that I think had blown out of a nest during like a really bad storm. So they just could not find the bird's mom, and he decides to, to start raising her, and kind of like pushes.
Does he ever at one point chew up food and spit it into her mouth?
I don't remember.
I hope not.
I mean, I don't feel like that's a thing that he might have done.
really
I think
hope
there
not.
was a moment
It would be
where
funny.
he like wasn't sure what to feed her. Because the things that I remember is like I think he like fought through his OCD.
Oh, okay.
Like really struggled through it with raising her because you know how he is.
Yeah.
And then finally, like she gets big enough that she might be able to fly and leave, and then he just straight up is just like, "You don't need me anymore," and like starts to neglect her, which makes her super sad.
Oh, what a...
So it's just like, don't be a dick, Rabbit.
Yeah.
But she leaves, and then she occasionally comes back. So she's like it's his daughter who's went off to college.
Nice. And I had someone was talking about. I was watching a series on YouTube called Some More News, and the guy who does it, he does breakdowns of things, but he is a little more left leaning in ideology. It was a video basically like about drag brunches and drag queen story hours and stuff, and how they aren't the big deal that everyone tries to make them out to be. And everyone's like, well, it's selling sexualized stuff to our kids. And he held up a picture from Shrek. And he's like, from the second movie where you see the babies. And he's like, this donkey fucked this dragon and there was offspring. And no one batted a fucking eye.
Yeah, what the fuck are they called? Yeah.
Meredith.
Hey, Robert.
How are you? I was away for a few days on an urgent job out of state.
I'm good. It's nice to see you
It's all
again.
echoey out
Here's the
here.
mail.
Thanks, and likewise. Priority mail from Town Hall.
There's a DS game about raising the drunkies and
Dear
some
Mr.
baby
Harris,
youngers.
on behalf of yada yada yada, concerning Environmental Management Act 1213, yada yada yada. Wait. What? Listen to this. We have decided to postpone the construction of apartments for at least 6 months. We hope this satisfies you as well as the many residents of Providence Oaks that contacted us with their unfiltered and enthusiastic comments. It worked. The plan worked.
Also, all of the death threats that we received.
Wow, great! So happy for you, Robert.
No, it'd be all the
We
death
need
threats
to
they sent
celebrate
in.
this. How about tomorrow night? Steak dinner at Moe's. Or something else. On me.
No, I'm good. I'm vegetarian.
Bullshit.
Sure, yeah.
Great. It's gonna be fun. See you tomorrow night.
Know what they mean by
Gotta go now. The
unfiltered?
telephone troops need to know the assault
I don't know
can
what
be
he's talking
abandoned.
about. That's tomorrow, or that's tonight, not tomorrow night. We can go have steak. I better check my planner. I could be wrong. Yeah, see, we're good. We just have to make sure to be like, thanks for the dinner, and also I'll pay my share if I have to because I have a girlfriend. We can be homies. The great thing about it is, like, if you save right before that, you can, like, get all the endings really quickly. Like, back to back, and save yourself multiple playthroughs.
Yeah.
Considering I'm getting the exact same ending I've gotten before, not a bad idea. I'm running on empty. Oh no, you're double booked. Now you gotta look after the steaks for the evening. Oh, now we'll have to... Crap, one of us is gonna have to change. We just both show up at the place wearing this outfit, or that weird sweater. It's gonna be the weird sweater.
Man, I was trying to think of, like, what was the last time I had just, like, a planner?
Oh, yeah. High school, I think, for me.
Yeah. Parts of me miss, like, the use of notes.
Yeah.
And having the, you know, all the stationary stuff. But I'm like, I don't want homework so bad.
I'm calling it a day.
Can you imagine if she said that and we still had something to deliver?
She's just like, fuck it, throws it in the trash and walks away. Yeah, like I miss
Maybe you miss the structure, yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out it's heart medication. We shouldn't joke about that. I'm on heart medication. Oh, we should get back to the post office quicker.
Yay!
Hey, we're here.
The game breaks.
No, you're fine. I don't really care, Jamie. You're fine.
Jake orders heart medication.
Hayes tape.
She delivers the package and his doorbell rings.
I don't answer it because I'm terrified.
Okay. Okay.
Why are we not watching Cats?
Driving along the highway, headlights light up the signs. Thinking of what might have been. Radio keeps track of time.
It's the cats calling.
Hi, Meredith. Guess what I signed today?
Let me think. The monster deal?
Oh, yes. You are now talking to Steve Mitchell, CEO of a multi-million-dollar enterprise. But before I continue my insufferable bragging, I have a thing or two to say to you.
The first one is your fight.
You've been a huge part of the success of this company, and I feel this is just the beginning. We're entering the golden age of personal computers, and we've got front row tickets. The past 2 weeks have made me realize that I couldn't have done it without you, and I'm going to need you even more in the coming years. So, here's a new monster deal I want you to think about. Become a partner in the company for 20% of the shares and a significant pay raise. Significant. The only condition is that I need your commitment for the next 5
He doesn't
years.
say the last part correctly.
There it is. Think about it, and let's talk about it more when you're back in the office.
This is a bit of a surprise.
Just let it sink in a bit. I don't need an answer right now. I have to get back to my $1 million lifestyle. Actually, no, I need to get cranking on lots of stuff.
Like
He's
my
just
hog.
snorting cocaine.
Oh, okay. I was making a different joke, but we both got a way to go with cranking, huh? There we go. So he immediately said cranking, and you and I were both just like, we got
Meredith's
jokes.
gonna keep you company tonight. Come here. Kitty. Ow.
That right there's why I don't have cats. They're so mean to me.
This is me and my boss's property.
I'm so afraid to pet them because I'm afraid they'll hurt me.
A postcard.
You don't have to be afraid of them. They're really good at telling you if they don't like you.
I'm so sorry I haven't been able to see you. It's just that I've been swamped organizing my not-so-timely exit from Providence Oaks. I'm sure you understand. You've probably seen the foreclosure notice. That certainly helped expedite my decision to leave. Anyway, I'll be honest. I'm still thinking about that kiss we shared in the car. And I don't usually dwell
And what we
on these
did behind that Denny's.
So, feels special, Meredith. I hear you're going to the open mic night on Sunday. I wasn't planning on going, but I want to see you before I
That's
leave.
funny. What we did behind the Denny's
I'm
after
really anxious
watching
to find out what you've
Big
decided
Trouble
to
in
do.
Little China.
Whether you're going to stay in this town or go back to the city or do something else entirely. And I'm going to be forward, as you know I always am. I'd like to know if little old me figures into those
You're gonna be
plans
forward. Can I be
somehow.
backward?
So, anyway, I'll see you there, yeah?
I suddenly just don't believe in being gay.
Is that a...
She just, sorry, if you're forward, I'm backward, Angie, and it's a lifestyle choice. It's not how we are.
It's just a new version of Are You the Top or the Bottom that just dropped.
I don't think that's how a wheelbarrow works. Oh my god.
Happy Saturday, everyone. It's
He
time
wasn't a
once
top
again
and he wasn't a bottom. He was annoying.
Today's verdict
That's not
is
my
from
joke. I stole it. I'll admit it. I'm not gonna steal someone's joke and play it off as my own.
And suddenly encountered a majestic stag. We looked at each other for a few seconds, and then he walked off into the woods.
And then I asked, why don't they have deer crossing signs where there aren't people?
Where will the deer know to cross? I miss. Wait, hang on. What do you mean you miss Bigfoot?
I managed to get the machine to work. Here are the pictures.
It's all those pictures of her butt.
It's okay, so it's her, and it's Lori, and it's Kay, and it's a landscape. And it's hey, look! They didn't have them actually snapping to us. Oh dear! Homie just staring into space. Gotcha. It does have an angry face. Look at it.
He's so mad.
Thank you. I'm happy with how they turned out.
If you'd have picked them up earlier this week, you could have participated in a photography contest.
Fuck.
Fuck you.
That's okay. I take pictures for myself,
cooler
not to
than
win
that.
contests.
You can probably only win contests like those if you're a professional.
Fuck you, Nancy.
Yeah, good equipment is expensive.
Yeah, you
Me
probably
when it
need
comes
an
to
extra
streaming.
mail route to be able to afford it.
I'm gonna sock you right in your mouth.
Me, I'm like, I don't need a special, a powerful computer to stream. My laptop can do it. My laptop. Just like a maniacal fucking anime laugh.
Becomes plankton.
Got my one piece of good equipment on sale and it was still expensive. There was like a tweet from Throne that was about talking about how basically treat your streamers like royalty and get them gifts from Throne, and a mutual on Twitter was like talking about how he had a beef with that, right? Because like it was like I never feel like royalty and I don't want to. I'm humbled when people get me a gift, and I was like, I remember when someone bought me my microphone and I almost cried.
I on purpose make sure that there's like a reasonable mix of price ranges, so it's like if you know me and you want to get something bigger, you can.
I have stuff
Or
you can
you could just
contribute
get
to
me
or
some
little
later.
stuff. Yeah. I had to go in and add more stuff because some of the stuff I put on there that was cheaper is no longer available. The whole street like roll. Yeah, it was a little. I get it because their name's Throne. I think that's what they were going for. But yeah, it was a little weird. Also, considering the amount of like adult-oriented stuff that gets bought on Throne, it seems a little. I mean, maybe that's where they were going with it. And somewhere that don't like their royalty. Yeah, it's really weird. I can't. I don't know if I should say that out loud. That's an inside thought, Jake. I wouldn't be the only one making the joke, but it's still messed up. Ah, fuck it. It's a little weird that Trisha Paytas killed the queen and now she's gonna kill the king. You've heard about that, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't know if Jamie has.
I've been hearing
okay.
well,
Jamie, do you know who Trisha Paytas is? Hang on, we gotta wait for Jamie's answer. No, okay. So I think they go she, they. I'm not 100% sure, but they are a internet personality. They were a vlogger. They've done stuff, like stuff like that, and they're kind of known for like content that like is them kind of having big feelings about things, as we'll say. And
they are a trend tracer who has gone from like.
I'm gonna let you say
streaming.
This stuff. I wonder if she can fight you on Wednesdays instead of me.
No, she is a trend chaser. She has admitted to that.
Yeah.
She's done like streaming. She's done mukbangs when that and then once something kind of stops working for her, she moves on to the next thing.
Yeah.
She's not as extreme as fucking Avocado.
I don't know what that is.
Oh god, Nikocado Avocado.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So she's had like her own breakdown moments when he was doing it, and it was getting him a lot of views.
And then she had the whole thing with H3H3, where they like got into beef for a while, and then came together and became friends. Anyway, long story short, she's this internet personality, and the week the queen died, she had a baby. Well, the day the king was the king's PR crew, whatever, I don't know who you call them. I'm not from your country. Announced that he had cancer. She announced that she was gonna have another baby.
So she's about to steal the
cool, she's gonna kill.
baby.
I don't know what to call them either, but basically everyone was like, "Oh, cool, she's gonna kill the king now."
Well, the most attention I've ever given her was when there was like a hot minute. I'm happy it's done because like witchcore connected with like cottagecore style living was becoming like really, really trendy, and it was becoming annoying when I'm already pretty like rancher cottagecore because that's how I live.
The life you live.
And then everything I would need for like just my own aesthetic was suddenly being like super overpriced because everybody wanted it. She was like, "What's big right now? Witchcore?" And people are like, "Oh yeah," and like,
yeah, if people suddenly started buying up all the like really big cargo shorts, I'd be really upset about it. That wasn't a shot at you. I was just trying to join in.
Like, no, I'm like, enjoy stuff that you want to enjoy.
Yeah,
but I always say like it is cheaper to be wealthy than it is to be poor.
Yeah.
Because when you see something that's for a good sale, if you're wealthy enough, you can just buy it right then. But if you have to wait, it's a huge bummer when you come back for your with your paycheck and that thing is suddenly skyrocketed in price because like, someone has decided it's trendy.
It's kind of like the whole if you buy a $20 pair of work boots versus a $200 pair of work boots. If you buy a $20 pair of work boots, you're probably going to need to buy like 3 or 4 more that year. But if you buy a $200 pair of work boots, they can last you like 10 years.
Yeah. So it's like I was just running into that constantly. Like, I like to get incense cones because It's not a candle. I can cover it so my cats can't touch it. I could not find incense cones for like anywhere.
I did the thing
And the
again
only
with
ones that were
Dark House.
left were like stanky ones.
Yeah.
And like incense covers were being sold out like crazy. I'm like, get your own aesthetic. Like,
Maybe
I'm still gonna be here when you guys are done.
I went on Facebook Marketplace and bought a copy of Pokemon Blue from someone like in my area, and they gave me a Pokemon or the old purple but like translucent Game Boy Color just with it. I feel you. I feel you on the like tearing up on stuff like that.
Oh my god, that one.
Yeah.
And like the actual like clear one.
I was more of a fan of the SP when it comes to Game Boys because it's one, it's an advance, and two, the clamshell was really cool. So if I play a Game Boy, it's usually that. But yeah, the Game Boy Color was legit.
Getting all the attachments.
Oh yeah,
Getting
the little noodle light.
Yeah, the noodle light.
That's
the
why
magnifying,
I like the
like you know,
Oh, I remember the
magnify.
magnifier, yeah.
Yeah.
My
mouth won't make the word.
Nice. That's why I like SP so much, is because they have a backlight.
I know. I remember when that came out, and it was just like it changed everything.
I used to ride along with my grandpa. He worked as a oversized load escort driver after he retired. So basically, he'd ride behind big loads on the highway with the flags, like watch out, you know, be careful. And a lot of the time, I'd ride with him and then drive back for him, and he'd pay me some money for it. But on the whole trip there, it would be like sometimes it'd be a couple of days depending on where we were going. And I just take my SP with me, and then eventually my DS. But I've always kind of been a Nintendo fanboy. I'm just a video game fanboy, really. Why I like having at least enough money to be able to buy all the consoles. Where's this person's mailbox? There it is.
Kids will just never know the struggle of having to wait for street lights as you were trying to play your game.
Like in the back of the car, for sure. That's why the noodle lights were a blessing. They drained your battery even faster, and they barely lit up the screen, but it was enough to keep you playing. Kids have the struggle of waiting, having to wait for Wi-Fi. Man, you joke, but my internet went out today while I was working, and I was like, man, I would never have made it as a kid in today's day and age. Because so many of my games are dependent on me being connected to the internet. I'm not joking, yeah. Fair. The amount of updates, games, and console, yeah. Oh, it's time to see the nerd one more time.
I feel like it's the nerd. You start going in, you start making fun of him, and he's like, "You're a nerd."
Yeah, just like me. He's a
You're
nerd like me.
literally a Snorlax.
Yeah, he's a jerk though. I'm not.
Well, he's playing like
Asteroids. Yeah.
And like mocked you because you're like, I also work computers, and he's like, buying makeup online doesn't count as knowing computers.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Aren't we all?
No! Damn it! I almost had it. I almost fucking had it. Thanks for breaking my
I'm gonna wash your
concentration.
mouth out with soap right now.
You're welcome.
Video games are supposed to be fun. I feel horrible. Absolutely horrible.
No, Jamie, they did not.
You playing Gollum?
Maybe
Yeah.
you should try a different hobby.
You know what? I can beat this damn game, and I'm not quitting until I have.
Okay.
I'm gonna find this
really
game and I'm gonna
did,
beat
yeah.
the high score.
Hang on, I gotta look at this real quick. Well, it says that it's entering the latter stage. Which, I mean, that's not awful to think, because usually it takes like, what, 8 to 10 years for a console cycle, and they've been out for 4. That's kind of valid. I mean, there's a couple of reasons it didn't sell. What are you doing, man? A little metal detecting? Oh, it's getting nice and stormy for our dinner meeting with Robert. I can't call it a date. Metal detecting in the road. You never know, you might find some keys.
And then break into people's houses with them.
Witchcraft. Don't know who did the music on this game, but they did a good job.
Just start singing music. It's just, I wish you went a little bit faster. I wish this was just a little more GTA 5 so that you could just go speeding down the road, fly off the end.
We got one more mail for, wait, what is today? Yep, okay. So this is the last delivery day, I believe.
Oh.
Go to Saints Row and install NOS and kneecappers. Alright, screw it. We're just gonna drive through this field. Oh, it's so much slower. No, it's a bad idea. It is rainy.
Just regret. Oh my god, you start to like realistically fishtail a little bit.
No, that was me overcorrecting.
Smashes into barn.
They're not good ports.
Hey, outhouse.
It was an outhouse. Places you'll never catch Jake the Nerdlax ever again.
Okay, fellow Providence Okians, it's time once again for the sent-in letters and announcements.
And then one before,
this
it
one's
won't
from
happen
our very
again.
own Maureen, or Mo, as we all know her.
Hey, folks. Just wanted to grab your ears for a second to let you know all about the
Oh, yeah,
upcoming
so no,
open
it doesn't mean they're
mic
just
night
awful.
over
I
at
hate
Moe's
them.
This Sunday. That's right. Claim your 15 minutes of fame. Enjoy some swell performances and the usual good food and drinks for everyone. I expect to see all of y'all for a great evening and maybe even some dancing. You know who you are. Come join the show at Moe's at 8 p.m. this Sunday. I'll come get you if you don't.
Well, you heard her, folks, and I'll be there too, so you better not miss it. Back to the music and to one of my favorite songs. Mail Carrier Meredith.
Farmer DJ.
Jack.
Farmer DJ Jack.
Feel the same
Seen
without
any
cabins.
ghost drivers on the way here?
Ghost
Ghost
drivers.
drivers?
This is one of
Yeah, you know, people driving on the wrong side of the road.
Oh.
Nope, haven't seen him.
Okay,
Me,
I was
maybe.
just wondering. Don't bother. I need to get back to the live show. See you tomorrow, I reckon. Bye now.
I reckon.
Oh, and please close the door. Don't want to broadcast any mail truck noise. Thank you much.
Mail truck noise.
Yeah. You ready for my mail truck noise impression? Hey, yo, I'm a mail truck. That's another stolen joke. I'm just stealing everybody's comedy today. That one's like a meme though, because like with the, why does my door sound like the dinosaur from Mario? And it's, hey, yo, I'm Yoshi. Literally, everyone was on the wrong side. They were all beeping at me for some reason. I was playing Yakuza Like a Dragon last week, and there's a side mission where one of your friends is asking you to help him because he thinks he's getting scammed. What the fuck mail did I miss? Okay, we're good. And the guy's basically like trying to say that your friend's friend had basically scratched up his car, and he describes basically how he was sitting in his car, and it was a British import, but he was, and then he tries to say that's why the car is made to where the wheel is on the wrong side, but like Japan is like one of the only other places that drives on the other side of the road, apparently.
Yeah.
So you're able to call him out on that. I was like, oh, I didn't realize that they both, like, I knew the UK did, but I never knew that Japan. Yeah, apparently it's very few places actually do that.
That's the last of them.
So it literally is the wrong side of the road, Jamie. That's all I'm trying to say. The last days of September.
I know over in Ireland that they drive on the opposite of us.
I mean,
Just hearing
yeah,
stories from
I imagine they would, since it's like so close to the UK kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's so many still in the bag.
It's called bonuses.
Jamie just
Gonna
wants
take
that.
these puppies home.
Jamie just wants the realistic bag physics from a indie game.
And so ends a week full of turmoil.
Tuck your shirt in, Frank.
Are you happy it's over?
If only the Angels hadn't lost to the White Sox. That would have made it perfect.
Sports joke.
I gotta ask.
How much would you have won?
$876.34. Would have been a nice
Fuck,
payday,
86?
huh?
That'd have been
Playing
nice
each
payday
other again
now.
tonight. Should I change the bet?
Nope.
Well, that would
Okay,
be
let's see what happens. Maybe you're my lucky charm.
$2,000.
I feel uncomfortable about the prospect of realistic
Have a
bag
great
physics.
weekend, Meredith.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Red
wait,
Dead 2,
this was
right?
your last
They have
day.
realistic bag physics.
I totally forgot to tell you, but they still haven't found someone else for the job. So I guess you can have it if you
Bald
want.
spot. Thanks, Frank. No, you have cooties.
Are you sure? It's a great job. You know what? Think about it and let me know Monday morning when you return your stuff. I gotta run now.
Jamie, in Red Dead 2, if you have a male horse, its testicles will expand and constrict based on the weather. It has realistic bag physics. If you take them somewhere cold, they will shrink up to the horse's body. Why? I don't know. Ask Rockstar.
Because they want things to be realistic.
Also, I think that's real, and if I'm wrong, then I read it as a meme and I fell for it. Hang on.
He's got a fact check.
Nope, IGN literally did an article, a video about it. Right, dynamic horse testicle physics are nuts. Very, very well done, IGN on the title there. Google in a private browser. Nope, no shame. Googled it than the regular one.
Now, the Red Sox are playing the Yankees.
My wife's gonna be like, "Why did you Google Red Dead Redemption realistic horse testicles?" That's to prove a
Babe, do
point.
you have something to tell me?
I had to do it to prove a point.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. It's your dad again.
We got the sweater on
How's your
again.
time in the mail delivery business?
Why didn't you
Oh,
Google
hi,
it?
Dad. Well,
There's no
It was
way
okay.
she likes that
a
sweater
nice
that
change of
much.
scenery.
Great.
She just didn't bring a lot from her old apartment, from her apartment in New York.
Actually, it seems like they haven't filled the vacancy yet.
They haven't? Well, you know what I'd do.
Looks at she.
Hold on, Meredith.
Mom
Let me
wants to
guess.
talk.
Mom wants to talk to me?
Hi, Meredith. Sorry to butt in, but you're thinking about staying in Providence Oaks?
Hi, Mom.
No,
not
Mom,
sure, to
I'm
be
actually
honest.
not.
What do you
I'm
not
gonna
know
leave with
about
my girlfriend.
Are other people involved? You know, any interesting ones, perhaps?
Well, there are some interesting developments, yes.
Oh, there are? But are they really interesting enough to give up your entire career? I really think you need to think long and hard on it.
Long and hard.
Hold on.
I like how she's telling me this as if your dad isn't trying to push you into a new job.
Yeah.
You need to clean the lint filter on the dryer every once in a while. If you never do that, it could burn the house down.
I burned the house down.
You also need to pop off the front of your dryer and make sure that you get anything that might have fallen out of the wheel.
No problem, Dad. I'll make sure to do that.
Great, thanks. I sometimes suddenly
Oh
worry
god,
about
I've
things
seen
like
online
that
with that.
And it's not about the dryer.
Oh god, are the people who like never learn in
Yeah.
anything,
sure
and
you'll
so
be
there's just like so much lint.
I'll tell the dryer's on your mind.
I'll tell the dryer that he's on your mind.
Thanks. And could you also pet him on his back every now and then? He likes that. Oh, running out of coins. Gotta go. Bye, Em. Take care.
Okay, well that makes more sense about like why all the calls are really short.
Why?
I hope you don't
Because
think
he's
I'm a
doing a
cheapskate for having
click
dinner.
call.
Oh,
There are a
yeah.
lot of other restaurants around, and I'm pretty sure their food isn't better than Moe's.
Why are your hands clenched so tightly, sir?
Don't worry about it, Robert. I love it here.
Thanks, Meredith. You're such a
I
kind
hate
person.
that sweater more.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order?
Ladies first.
Hi, Maureen.
Oh,
I need the steak. I'm
was gonna
sorry.
Hard to
be-
pass up a juicy T-bone
I
steak.
wanted pancakes, but I wanted the
Excellent
steak.
choice, Meredith. And what would you like to wash it down with?
now if this was realistic, I would say I want both the steak and a pancake on the side.
Coke.
Gotcha. Robert?
The usual for me, Maureen.
All right, Robert. T-bone steak and a beer. Doesn't get any more lumberjack than that. Be right back, folks. Ashley, get the steaks out.
Maureen's the best. Did you hear about
Oh,
the
I was
open
hoping
mic
you
night
would
she's
get
organizing?
Ashley screaming in the back again.
What he asked us about? Oh yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah. Are you going?
I wish I could go, especially since I heard that Jack's gonna do a thing.
Jack? What's he gonna do? Announce the weather for next week?
Believe it or not, he's a very good ballet dancer.
Oh boy.
Jack? Really?
No, he's into comedy. Would have loved to have heckled him. Oh well, this is a good week anyhow.
Must be nice that the
We
apartments
gotta
are
make
off
sure
your
not
mind
to
for
be
a
too
while.
flirty.
Alrighty, here are your beverages, folks. I'm afraid the food might take a little longer, as a certain
2
kitchen
hours
helper
later.
thought the freezer was a good place for storing steaks. I really should get one of those microwave ovens to defrost them.
You seem a little stressed.
Don't do it.
Is it the
You can
upcoming
use it to
open mic?
defrost the
Why
steak.
should I be stressed about that?
Just don't cook it in
Going to
there.
be lovely. And you better be there, Robert Harris.
Maureen, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I won't be able to make it.
I did not just hear you say that, young man. Oh, by the way, Meredith, I need to steal him for 2 minutes. He needs to check on some wiring for me.
Excuse me, Meredith. This is Maureen's jurisdiction. Have to obey the law.
Oh, you need just one of those black
that tasted so
metal
good.
plastic defrosting
Thanks,
boards.
Maureen, for
I
the
tried to buy one of
fantastic
those, and I
blue
never
wine.
got it sent to
You're
me.
welcome. It's my way of making up for stealing you away from Meredith. Ooh, I swear. She can give quite the stink eye if she wants, can't you, hon?
Oh boy, the world would be boring without her. Speaking
Do the
of,
story when you
are
get
you gonna
done.
miss your daily delivery round?
What? Do the story end when you? Yeah, it's not. It's just a story. But it's a. You can play again. There's a couple of different endings, but they're all pretty, like, easy to. Like, yeah, you can do a save and get them all. Yeah, there's no post game. Thank you, Jamie. I don't know why I got hung up on that. My brain was like, I turned into Porky Pig.
There's the one where you get eaten by Bigfoot.
Bigfoot
one
is
where
real, and he
abducted.
ate my ass.
Behind nose.
It depends on who's on the round.
Also, welcome
anyone
in,
particular you don't like?
Alicia
It's
Purple
not right to
Shy.
gossip.
Hope you're doing well.
So, I won't do that.
I fell in love with a big
You're a better
billionaire.
person than me.
The little
Well,
metal, the
small
plastic
towns,
stone
can't like
board
everyone.
thingy works. That's cool. I need
Can't
one of
avoid 'em
those.
either.
Have you always
That's
lived in
gonna
a
be like
small
the
town?
next
Yeah, Providence Oaks is
sub
my
goal.
second one.
Is you have to
After
read
my
one of those
divorce,
cursed
I had to move
books.
away from the first one.
Nah,
Everything
no,
and
not doing
everyone
that.
reminded me of her.
And how are you now? Have you gotten over it?
I just really don't like
Maybe I
that
shouldn't
sweater.
bother you with the innermost
This one's better than the other one, right?
Maybe
Hey,
not.
I prefer the other one. This
Yeah,
one is
okay.
just
Robert
horrid
and Meredith,
vomit
sorry to
colors.
break up your conversation, but we're closing
We
up
ordered
early
steak. What the
tonight.
fuck?
Got to set up some stuff for the open mic night, and I can't use any peeping eyes.
Oh, okay.
Or did it just fast forward
Let
through
me
us
get the
getting
check for
food?
you, so I
Yeah,
can
he
leave
was
you
like,
two
that
to
was
your lovely
delicious.
evening.
Okay, I missed that. I don't know
my
why.
tab, Maureen?
Anything for
It
you,
looks like what's her
darling?
face from Half-Life 2. I know who you're talking about, and yes, she does.
Do you mind if
I was kind
pay?
of hoping they would
Or
like
at
show
least
off the
for half of
food.
it?
Meredith, after all your help,
Dr.
this is
Mothman,
the
yeah.
least I can do. So, yes, I mind. Now let's get going before Maureen gets her broom
What'd you
out.
say, Ham? Sorry.
Meredith, thanks again
I
for
was
your help.
hoping they would at least show the food.
Yeah,
I feel like again probably the issue of like money is why they
Yeah.
never why you never get the pie,
Oh,
why you don't
yeah.
get to see steaks.
I don't know if they're watching, but the developers of this game really need to step up their food game if they do Lake 2.
I'm not sure what
Or River, or Ocean, or whatever they call
would
it.
have happened if you hadn't come here for your mail delivery vacation.
Why
Well, it'd
didn't
be
we
nice
say
if,
goodbye
like-
indoors?
I'm gonna stand right now in the rain. This is normal.
You're welcome, Robert.
You smell
I was
wet,
happy to
dog.
help you out.
Also, Jamie, you really got to stop putting periods
Hope to see you around
in
again.
chat because you always turn them into accidental links.
Good luck with the apartment.
It's his trap card.
If you need help.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that's how titles. Well, you can do Doctor and then space, and it wouldn't have done it. See?
Ugh.
I could never have predicted delivering mail for 2 weeks
Poor
would be like
chicks.
this. Words. I don't remember the joke. I have met so many new people. Some of them are really nice. Some of them a little less so, but all of them interesting in their own way. You're the
Dear
only chat I have
Princess
in the
Celestia, I've
temporary
learned
mail job.
nothing.
Officially ends tomorrow.
Get
I was
me
thinking,
the fuck out of here.
regardless of actual experience, a chain of scenery always has its upsides. I was thinking of the bit from Aaron and Danny playing Breath of the Wild. Words escape me. They're just reading Zelda's diary. Probably also holds true for tonight's open mic at Most Diner. Words will probably escape me.
Then she continues to talk.
Anyway,
Cut
I
here, and
love
she's
this
still
town.
just
You know
typing.
I do.
Loudly in the middle of the diner.
My
Clackety,
last
clackety,
joke
clackety,
to
clackety.
specific people here tonight. The first one's for Maureen. A guy walks into a bar, and dozens of slabs of meat are hanging from the ceiling. So he asks the bartender, "What's up with the hanging meat up there, man?" So the bartender says, "You're new here. Well,
Never ask a bartender about their hanging meat.
we like to play a game here. If you can jump up and slap a steak, the house will pay for your drinks all night. However, if you miss, you have to pay everyone else's bar tab. So, want to give it a go?" "Nah," says the man. "Those stakes are too high."
But
This one's for our own newcomer, Meredith Weiss. So, a woman's driving down the freeway. But all of a sudden, she hears a local
And she
news
crashes her car
warning
'cause she was a
drivers on
woman.
the
That's what
very
I was
freeway
expecting.
she's on. They're saying, "Please be advised of this very dangerous
It is
situation of a
about
car
the
going
woman
the
driver.
wrong way." So the woman
Oh
says
my
to herself,
God.
"One car? Ha, why, there's dozens."
Well, folks, wasn't that special? Now, let me know if any of you have any jokes about
Fucking
Jack.
got him.
You hear? It's an open mic, after all.
I literally made that
Actually,
joke
time
earlier,
for a
but
little
butter.
break right now. So come on up to the bar for some of our finest concessions. We'll continue shortly.
I want
Mildred, how are
pie.
you? And how are the
Please.
cats?
fine
Why are
on
you
both
here?
counts, dear. Thank you for asking.
I thought you
Watching your
needed people to
cats.
watch your cats.
Do you like the hair?
Love it. That hairdresser did a great job.
Thank you, dear. Pity
You've got
it's what
anime
a waste of
highlights.
time
You're so
and
kawaii.
money, seeing as how I can't stay for long.
Her cats are watching her cats.
Really? What's the rush?
You see, my son decided to drop by
That's what you wanted.
unannounced, and he's staying the whole weekend.
Oh,
That man is at her house covered in cat hair.
All right. Well, anyway.
Why did? Oh man, I should have stopped by sooner. Why did I let this get so bad?
Yes, it's me, Matt Kearney, in a neck brace. Real funny, huh?
It's fucking hilarious.
I must admit,
It's fantastic.
it's at least a little funny. What happened?
Well, I was about to send the final boss to the afterlife, but then the computer crashed. I kicked my foot out in anger
Oh.
and fell from my chair, and now
I made fun of him, but I literally broke a chair and knocked over my computer and killed stream. So
We've all
sorry,
been there,
Matt.
buddy.
I'm just glad that stream died before I hit the ground because it knocked the fart out of me.
now I'm here looking like a loser.
I'm sure you'll beat the game one day.
Not like leaning a little aside, going, "Oh no," and then just as you hit the ground, you just. It reminded me of the guess the fart from the couple when they're in the garage. Just that.
Hey, don't give up on the dream.
I can't play like this, but I'm going to work out a strategy in the meantime.
Guess who?
Jack Burton?
Aw, now I'm going to be a disappointment. It's just me.
That guy on the left looks mad.
Even better. Though I never would have guessed.
Do you need your neck to play?
So,
Hey, man, I mean,
what
he
have I
can't
missed?
turn his head right.
Or left.
Well,
Ah.
Matt Kearney's condition
You
is worth a
fucking got
mention.
him.
But the final act is supposed to be the real showstopper. At least that's what Maureen tells me.
Really? Well, then I guess I arrived just in time.
So, have you been?
This isn't a Denny's, but we could go make out behind it.
Thanks for the note. It was very
It's
sweet.
raining outside, maybe
I
not.
meant every word, babe.
She's like, I never
So,
wrote a note.
have
What are
you-
you talking
Hey
about?
Meredith, hey Angie. Sorry to pop in like this, but I just wanted to inform you I fixed everything on the RV. She's got a new radio, I replaced some wiring, adjusted windshield wiper speed. The sea turtle is ready to go.
She can now fly.
That's great, Lori. Thanks.
Jamie made the exact same
Just what I
joke.
knew.
Well, I wouldn't say
Brilliant.
that, but you'll see. Gotta go later.
And you know he sent that like right as you were making your joke.
An
He didn't
RV?
steal
You
it.
never
It
told
was
me you
too
had an
quickly.
RV.
Well, it's kind of a recent development. You know, Mickey
Same
and
brain
June?
cell kind of thing.
The hippie couple? Sure do.
They told me it was mine if I wanted it.
One brain cell that we all
I did.
pass around.
Then Lori gave it a checkup. And now I am the proud
Here, take
owner
this and make a
of
good
the sea
joke.
turtle.
Wow, good for you. I'd love a free RV.
I want to say that I've got several seconds of delay. I'm sure you do.
I'm pretty happy with it. It smells
Yeah,
like
I'm pretty
weed
happy with
inside
it.
now.
Cool. So, where are you gonna
Oh
take
god,
it?
it would smell like weed and probably patchouli.
Wherever
Oh, you
the
know it.
open road takes me.
Sounds good to me. A free spirit, the way Mickey and June intended. Can I come?
I mean, how much time you got?
I have grown quite fond of you, you know.
It smells
Like
like
I'm
weed.
I'm gonna
except-
pack you away in
Oh
my
my God.
RV.
But at
Just
some
get in
point,
my
you've
RV
gotta
and
give
leave
me
with
a
me. It's
definite
not
answer.
creepy.
You get that, right?
Look alive, folks. It's time for the final act. It's a doozy.
I didn't make a save.
Saved
I
by the
didn't
bell,
so
babe.
dumb.
I got stuff to do anyway.
I think we're good if we like make it. Oh, you can't save right now. I think you have to do it before the end of the other day, but that's fine.
Angie, wait.
Dear people,
Oh, I guess we'll have to wait to
none
tell her
other
tomorrow.
than our own Kay Evans will perform next. She has been writing songs since she was a little girl. And I cannot say how thrilled I am to host her first performance of hopefully many to come. I am so
Oh my god. For
Please put your
the
hands
first
together for
time,
Kay, everyone.
unironically, I heard bird is the word.
Oh no.
I was not expecting it. I'm pretty sure it was in TJ Maxx again. And just start hearing bird, bird, bird.
Amazing.
I was really hoping that Mo was going to be like, it's time for the next act, and this one's a doozy. And she just like rips off her costume and starts doing like a Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Just a burlesque show all of a sudden in the middle of her diner.
Fuck yeah.
Life's a game of chance. For every break you get, you leave another one behind.
Hell yeah! Just fucking just supporting her loudly.
That's what I was saying. Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
Oh.
Thank you.
That was a very short
This
song.
does not happen a lot, but you have left me speechless. That was Kay, people.
Doesn't sound like you did.
Round of applause.
You're still talking.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't leave when Reynolds started his nonsense. This kid can sing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi, Mr. Mackey. Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, it's good to see
I figured you'd be busy
flourish.
fucking your fish.
I'd rather be home right now.
His chin must be very cold.
Isn't it fun to step out every once in a while?
Smoking a pipe and reading
yeah.
a
Smoking a
proper
bong.
book is the only acceptable way to spend a Sunday evening in September.
I like this man.
Thank
I like
you
his
so
thinking.
much for coming.
Yeah.
I know you'd rather be somewhere else.
I
right
always
now.
want to know,
That's
like,
okay,
why
kid.
is it
I
that
don't
you
regret it
decided
one bit.
a full beard, but not on your chin?
Oh, I don't
It ain't
understand
great.
it.
But ladies, if you'll excuse
You
me,
must have a magnificent
I'm
chin,
outta
right?
here.
Just like the
Good night,
Giga
Rick.
Chad
Thanks
chin.
And now
It's
for
a
an
chin that you
announcement.
don't have to
I'm
cover.
serious, so hush now. Now, you all know that Kay has been working here at the diner for quite a
On a
while
cushion or
now.
floating.
In
I don't
fact,
know. I'm not
she
looking
was
at the backgrounds.
my anchor after Stan left us, and I think the time has come to formally announce right here that I will put your name above the door of this place, honey, where it belongs.
I am retiring
Kay's
and
place.
marrying a small
Mocays.
otter.
We haven't
Mocays.
settled on a name yet, but there you go. Another round of applause. And have some drinks with us.
I would want to go live out on a boat with her.
Kay's place, huh? Congratulations! That was quite a surprise.
Yeah, I told you. Mo asked me like a gazillion times, right? Kind of felt right this time. We haven't hashed
He's
out
floating,
any
of
details,
course.
as you might have noticed.
Jamie's about
But
to go
it feels
and
good, you know?
get us a screenshot of it. Watch.
Puts it over
feel to be up
X-File sound.
It was so great to be performing again. It
Well,
felt
that's what I thought before when we saw
I'm all over the
the
place right
the
now.
guy
It
up in the
was
tree.
Such
No.
a rush. I will
Stuck in a
definitely
tree?
be doing that again. If they
I want to
let me, of
believe,
course.
and it's just Robert over some trees.
That was amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Em. It felt amazing.
If you're subtitling it and she's calling her M, but her name is Meredith, just put the capital M.
I was so super nervous, you know? Like, shaking and all that. I'm so
I was like,
glad
my
it
name's
went
not Emily,
well.
it's Meredith.
That's great. I am so proud of you, Kay. You really have made a great life here.
Thanks, Em. I'd like to
Oh, I
think
hate
so.
it. Every time I see it, I don't know why.
Big day tomorrow, right? You know what you're going to do?
Honestly? Well,
Wait.
I'm gonna
not good
smoke
at
some
this stuff, so
cocaine.
I just want
Uh.
to say it was good to have you back these past weeks, Em. Really good. You just do what you feel you
Well,
have
I'm
to
not
do.
staying,
Just
so
glad we reconnected. Promise you'll keep in touch, whatever the outcome, yeah?
no.
of course.
And remember,
Damn, jeez.
time
Marches on. See ya, Kay.
Leaves her with the tab.
Thanks for everything.
Put it in memes. The only problem is he's on the very edge of the screen, so it's hard to get a view. Bummer.
My lovely people. people. The time has come for the open mic part of the evening to end. Ashley was going to do a ventriloquist bit next, but I just heard he hurt his hand back in his cabin. Let me thank you again for joining
Does
us.
he live in the murder cabin?
And there's plenty of food and drink to go around.
It's mysterious Ashley.
I sure do hope they're keeping things proper in there while I'm taking a breather.
Did the
So,
puppet
you had
murder
fun?
him? I don't think so.
Oh my god, can you imagine if you could go around this game and you just came across like
You
a
said
ventriloquist puppet?
Oh god! Look
Just
at Frank. Look at Frank in the doorway of the diner, just staring at us.
Talented. Oh, I'd give my big toe to be able to do what she does behind a keyboard. Oh, sheesh.
I don't know.
He looks so zooted.
From this distance, he's looking a little
I'm still thinking
JJJ to
about your
me.
news about handing over the diner. Kay's place, huh? That was quite the bombshell.
That's my style. I've mentioned it to Kay, yes, many times since Stan died.
I can't not see. They're just staring at us. The only thing on screen.
Honestly, I just want to give her the option. It's hers
Just like, hey, buddy,
whenever she wants
you
it. And if she
okay?
doesn't, that's fine too.
Frank, do you need help? Do you need a ride home?
Seems like a bold choice to announce it to the town like that, though.
Ha! You know me, hon. At least all the
None of
options
you
are
are
out in the
actually
open
looking
now,
at each
right?
other. You're
So what's
looking
next
like
for you?
just a little bit above each other's head.
Well, to be honest, I'll probably stick around the diner
Do you
for
think
now,
this is Spider-Man?
help out, and maybe I'll try my hand at something different on the side, you know? Maybe fix up some of
I
those
think he's
cabins
finally
in the woods.
turned.
Rent them out. Never too old to find something
He's just blurry
new to
back
do.
there now.
Oh my! He like looked back. I saw like the shift
Doesn't it
of his
just?
mustache.
He's like
Oh
moving his
god!
head back and forth. Is all. Yeah.
You could tell me to mind my own, of course.
Oh my god! It shifts and
girl
they're
is
all
like a
just staring
daughter
at
to
you.
We talked, yeah. We really reconnected. And I'm happy we did.
I can't wait to not contact her again.
You're two grown women. And if that's the choice you two ended up on, I can only respect that. Speaking of choices, you've got a big day in the morning, don't you? Know what
Sure
you're gonna
do.
do yet? Stick around? Move back?
I think I have a feeling. Yeah.
Then you go follow that feeling, hun.
He's scary blob man again.
Thanks, Maureen.
I best get
Whatever
back
I'm gonna do
inside.
is move away from where the door
No.
where
Take
Frank
care
is
now,
staring at us.
Enterprise.
Take care, Maureen.
I don't like how whenever you go to make a choice, it blurs him and he moves. The second you're just talking, he's just back to fucking staring at you.
Good morning, Meredith. You won't believe
Yeah.
the weekend I
He's
had.
so pasty now. What the
Saturday,
fuck?
I placed a bet on the Angels, just like you said, and won.
Oh yeah,
But
brother.
They played again yesterday, and I let it ride.
Ah,
and
goddamn
then
it,
they lost.
Frank.
They're playing again tonight, and now I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, Frank, the pattern is obvious. You're a gambling addict beyond salvation.
Haha, Meredith. I guess you're right, and I guess I don't mind. Speaking of gambling, I bet you're taking the job. And
I'm
that's
not
not
old,
just
Blue
because
Eyes.
you're wearing your coat.
I love the coat, Frank.
So was the idea is that
But
he was
no,
getting his
I'm
money
taking
by
it
delivering the
I'm
the
He was
mail
like bets and
without
stuff.
like
Yeah.
Again.
He was doing bets. He was like
That's not what I
taking
was
bets
hoping
and
to hear, Meredith,
delivering their money.
but I understand. What are you gonna do?
He's like a middleman for a bookie.
Well, actually,
A van? So you're staying in
Excuse
the
me.
delivery business? No, wait. That's an RV.
Yep, I'm getting on it, and I'm not sure where I'll stop.
He's so bad. So
Houston.
damn bad.
So, I guess this is goodbye. I'm gonna miss you, Frank. Thanks for everything. Try to stay out of trouble, okay?
And I'm
Don't
gonna
worry,
miss you
Meredith.
too,
I'll be
Tin
fine.
Man.
Thanks for everything. Take care and drive safe.
He's just a loser. I'm gonna miss you, Spider-Man.
Here she is. The sea turtle in all of her glory.
Oh my God, Lori, shut up! I gotta pee.
I love her, Lori. She's amazing. Yay! Have fun on the road, Miss W. Thank you, Lori. Will you be
Do
back?
you ever change your shirt?
Probably.
No, she
I made
doesn't.
some friends here. I'll want to see them again.
She's like me. She buys
Well, if
2
you
of
ever find
everything.
yourself here again, come and say
Mood.
hi. I'll show you how the sea turtle is doing.
Sure thing. I'd like that.
What do you mean? I'm
See you
taking
around,
the sea
Lori.
turtle. What are you talking about?
Guess who?
Liam Neeson.
You know, I'm just gonna guess Jack Burton again.
It's me, Angie Eastman.
You said it's
know,
me
I
without
thought it'd be easier to guess
talking,
the second
Mario.
time around.
Like your mouth didn't move.
Why
So,
did you
this
say
is the
your
RV,
full
huh?
name?
I mean, I kind of get it.
Amazing, isn't it?
It's perfect. So, where are we going first?
Yeah, about that.
You have to stay here.
Well, first we're gonna go somewhere really secluded so I can murder
I
you.
would really, seriously, definitely like you to go with me.
Wow, you've got me speechless.
But only if you put out.
Again.
Like, damn, Meredith, Jesus.
Jesus Christ, you know what? I don't think this is gonna work.
I've grown quite fond of you, Angie.
Gas, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free.
Hadn't you noticed?
And here I was wondering if it was just my imagination.
shit,
The
that's so
feeling's
dumb.
mutual, babe.
So you probably have to go pack, right?
We're feeling mutual, babe. Let's go anywhere we want to go,
There it
babe.
Plan is a list of
It's
famous
not
murder
much,
spots.
just some clothes, some toiletries and trinkets, and 7 shoeboxes filled with videotapes. So, yeah, I'm all packed.
Wait, you knew I'd ask you to come with me?
Well, I had a hunch. Plus, I was prepping to leave PO anyway, right? So I just stepped things up a
So
bit.
it's not as
Anyway,
creepy as it looks.
I was gonna say, you know that it's a more accurate telling of a lesbian relationship, because if Angie was a guy, we would have immediately been like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? No, stay here."
Give me the keys. I've heard about
Because it
your
would have been
driving.
creepy.
What have you
The
heard?
vibes are different. That's all I'm saying.
People talk.
Okay,
When
so do they
advertising exec
genuinely
David
shit on
Howard,
you if
parentheses,
you
Albert
go
Brooks,
over the line?
is
Like,
passed
if you
over for a
drive
promotion and
perfectly the entire
subsequently
time, do they
fired,
still
he
sass you?
decides to change his whole life. He
I don't think-
convinces
I
his
think
wife
so, yeah.
Linda, parentheses Monica Johnson, to sell their house and roam the country Easy Rider style
But I don't know.
in
Maybe,
a Winnebago.
maybe they only
Okay,
roast
forget
us
this one.
because
That's
we
just not
drove
gonna
into
be
the lake.
relatable at all.
Nope. We've got nothing in common with those guys. I have another flick where a bunch of academics set up a ghost hunting business in an old fire station. That should be way more accessible.
Angie Eastman, have you seen every single tape in here?
Not all of them, but most.
Come on.
But I don't mind watching them again. In fact, I'd love to see them with someone who
knows nothing about movies.
I was going to put it a little nicer
Oh my
than
god,
that.
so
Some
Pixie,
Yeah.
she was telling me how her aunt like made a movie.
What?
And it was mostly like, yeah, she made a movie and she thought it was good. It has a bunch of reviews,
Mm-hmm.
but it's all people who like know her personally, so they all gave it like good reviews. And it's like, it just like it's a maybe a zombie film, but they clearly didn't have enough money to paint everyone properly, and
who has unspoiled
none of it
virgin
made
eyes.
sense.
Virgin eyes?
That's
What are you, a
wild.
poet now?
I was
All right,
trying to
It
let
did
you
have a
tell your whole
premise
story
that was
through
like
without
unspooled these
playing
virgin
the
eyes,
sound,
so
but
enough.
I have to pee.
Tell me about Stand By Me. It's about 4 kids from Oregon, right?
When the night has come
Sorry for butting in, folks.
and the
but I've got
land
a
is
special
dark
treat for y'all. I
and the
just
moon
updated my playlist.
is the only
This new song
light
is
we'll
from our
see.
very own Kay Evans.
Don't think about water. Don't think about rushing.
Don't think of water. Giant picture of a lake. Yay, we did it. We finished Lake, and apparently it's not going to play the song. It's just not playing the song. Cool.
No music for you.
Did the logo just flash on screen for a second? Yes, it did. I saw it too. All right, well, we're going to hit the B button here. Oh, it's photos. Dang it, no. All right, well, you guys enjoy this silent slideshow. I have to pee. I'll be right back.
Jake's gonna piss his pants. Jake's gonna piss his pants. Oh, it's you typing away. That's me working hard to get out commissions. I do not have the mic for singing, Jamie. It will cut off my voice so fast. See, I wish there was more like exploring stuff. You know, if this company just had like a little bit more backing so that you could add certain stuff so that's like, you know, just fleshes out the story a little bit more. I like the idea of just kind of like wandering around. It doesn't have to be anything like super extravagant, but it's like, oh, you could wander to the forest. You could find a playground. You could interact with stuff. The idea that Ashley was living in like the spooky cabin and that if you like looked through the window, you'd see like a ventriloquist dummy and be spooking. Oh, I'm scared. I'm nervous. What have you done? Oh, let's see. Let's see. What have you done? What mischief have you created? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, and the guy too. He's trying to impress his lady friend by showing his trick. He thinks that that's going to get him laid, which it might. You never know. And Jamie, if you have points, right now we have the thing where you can join Jake in the Nerd Cafe, and that's to get yourself into a drawing so that you can be added into a big picture that I'm working on. We select one person at the end of the month. If we get someone who has already won, because you can keep re-entering, you get to select items, you know, to be added into the picture. Like you can add, you know, a specific image for a poster, or if you wanted like a certain kind of themed food, just, you know, silly things to be added in. Just kind of something for points to be spent towards until we have like another, you know, what is it called? Like a chat interactive game. Yeah. Yeah. Crowd control. Because I know he wants to play another one that's crowd controlled, but I think it was the idea that trying to figure out what that should be, because I think he didn't necessarily want to go back to being like a Zelda game. So trying to find one that allows people to, you know, trade their points over and have fun. Because it's surprising how many games support it and how many like don't. Like there's plenty of games that do support it, but they're not always games that, like you want to play on stream. I mean, he could do that. He could put in commands where, you know, it may not be like a through the crowd control thing, but you could still be like, oh, 2,000 points, you like throw down the item that you have, or, you know, 10,000 points and you throw yourself off the edge. Oh. I don't know. I don't know if he might have to wait because, you know, then it becomes a factor of like getting enough people to make a decent team. I know there's quite a few newer games that are coming out that look really cool. I feel like we're in that weird like stagnant moment where if you didn't necessarily want to play something maybe that there's not a whole lot.
What's up?
Like talking about crowd control games.
I've got plans, yeah. Hang on.
You feel better?
Let's think about YouTube first. YouTube, thanks so much for watching and hanging out with us. We'll catch you later.
Bye!